Okay, I think my mic is on, so I think it's good. Okay, so I was gonna start the stream earlier, but I was wearing some fucking Papa John's. So I was like, okay, great, it's gonna get here at the time the stream starts. So I get the message, okay, he's here, and I guess I didn't put contactless delivery. I just put so they don't knock. So I come out, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go grab my pizza with my bonnet. And I'm like, start looking at the fucking, through the door, and then I just see a shadow, and I'm like, aw. Take off the bonnet, and I take the pizza. It's like, damn it. Anyway, this food better be good, cause I'm starving. Okay. I got some fucking, like, chicken poppers.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
So the plan for this stream. Oh my god, so good. Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna finish the Arkham quest. I am extremely far behind. I'm still at the desert. And my goal is to make it to the weekly boss. Because my Nahida needs to be triple crowned. Should probably turn off the light. As you can tell, I haven't even touched that statue over there. Oh, by the way, I got her skin. I love it. She looks like a little, like the people that like lead the sheep pack. That's what she looks like. And I'm here for it. Should probably heal this dude.
Allow me.
Oh shit, it's up. How do I get up there? Oh.
Ah, they're here.
Okay, hold on. Let me turn off my light real fast. Okay, I'm back. I'm just gonna be eating pretty much most of this.
What are they doing here?
I gave them some technical work to do.
Ah, it's the scribe. And is that the traveler I see?
How's the work going?
Ah, yes! We have fixed the devices according to your instructions. One of them is already ready for use, while the others are still under repair.
Aren't those devices for canned knowledge extraction? What are you doing with those?
Look here.
Huh?
I'm gonna turn off my mic because I don't know if I'm
Canned
too loud or
knowledge?
not.
Are you going to put more weird stuff into his head again?
What's that look on your face? Are you scared?
Paimon's a little scared, but very, very furious.
That's an interesting response. Anyway, we're not going to use this just yet. As I mentioned during the meeting, this knowledge capsule contains a decree I drew up in the past. The academia should also have their own copy. and according to the plan we just came up with. Traveler, I want you to record something into this capsule.
Oh yeah, you already know what I'm gonna say.
Do you believe we can save Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Yes.
Good. Conviction is the most important part of all of this. Now, please get ready and put on this device.
It's about to brainwash me.
You want us to record our conviction into the knowledge capsule?
I don't know where the story is.
Yes.
Complete, don't know. Already forgot
Paimon
everything.
is still really worried.
I understand, but trust me, Paimon, this is something we have to do. It's best if you can do as I say. Because, to achieve this impossible task, it sounds like you'll need to fool your own heart first. Although it may feel like a trick, self-encouragement may be the most important tool we have.
Paimon can see the point you're trying
I
to
might
make.
just continue eating, and then I'll make commentary, because I'm fucking starving.
Imagine this. We have orchestrated our plan and successfully rescued Lesser Lord Kusanali. As a result, we have changed Sumeru's entire political landscape. Everything went without a hitch, and everyone recognizes and praises our achievements.
That's Daily Traveler right there.
Now, open your eyes. Here.
What's this?
Read it out loud.
I got some cheese sauce from Papa John's.
It's
Shit's
done.
good.
Is your head okay? Does anything hurt?
It's just a recording. There should be no negative effects.
But what was the point of doing this? Paimon doesn't get it.
And that's perfectly fine. In any case, these capsules aren't meant to be used by you.
Huh? What do you mean?
Have you forgotten? Our plan needs to account for those who have long relied on the Akasha. You may find it hard to believe, but for those people, everything the Akasha transmits to them is nothing short of absolute truth. Imagine if you've been using a device like the Akasha since the day you were born, and this device has always supported you during times of need. After all that time, what do you think you'd become?
A fool? A machine?
A slave to orders. And that's why rules are so important. In addition, those who understand the rules can delineate boundaries and identify gray areas.
But why would you need to identify the gray areas?
You could say that those kinds of ambiguous zones can be very interesting. One might even say they're advantageous in the right hands.
Things you're interested in are really out there. Are all Sumeru scholars like this?
Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. I'm going to take those two to work on some small projects. You can head to Caravan Rebot and start preparing for the next step.
Small projects?
We're going to tinker with the Akasha terminal and make a few modifications.
I have no idea what the fuck's going on in this story. I feel like I just keep going back and forth. I just want to get to the boss. And even after, I think they updated more on the quest.
I thought we agreed on a plan. How can you go back on your word?
The plan is too radical and carries a high risk for casualties. I've given it a lot of thought. And in the end, I still can't agree to it.
But it's still the best plan we have. As a former Matra, you of all people should be able to see the bigger picture and recognize the innate advantages of our plan.
I did. And that's how I saw the danger behind these so-called advantages. Ahithem's plan is even more radical than I imagined.
My friend, you're just in time. Why don't you help me persuade Sino? He's turned against our plan.
We agreed to work out a plan at the meeting. As mercenaries, you're familiar with the local environment, so you'll take care of the specifics. But then, you went to Al-Haytham for suggestions. Had I known Al-Haytham would give you those kinds of suggestions, I would not have agreed to the plan.
Look, you already know that we're all on the same side here, don't you?
Mercenaries place a lot of importance on their bonds of friendship, but also will not hesitate to make sacrifices if they deem the situation to be sufficiently dire. I'm sorry, but as things stand, I can't accept your principles.
Seems you really do understand the ways of the desert.
Traveler, Paimon, this is also something you should know. Rahman's plan is to have me work with the Caravan Reebok guards in my capacity as a Matra. We will arrest the mercenaries and escort them into Sumeru City.
Wait, how can we work with the guards?
We can't get through that wall easily, remember? Caravan Reebok would never let so many unregistered members of the Eremites enter Sumeru City. My plan will clear us of any possible suspicion, and also let us enter the city as a big group. There is no better way.
That also sounds like something Al-Haytham told you. Am I right?
Doesn't Al-Haytham know how dangerous this plan is?
Of course he does. He told me, there is no perfect plan, but this can get the job done. He also said that with the help of Sino and the Traveler, our chance of success would increase significantly. I never blindly trust anyone, and I've always had a good eye for people. I think he made a number of valid points. It's my own choice to trust you.
If I make the arrests alone, I can control myself and prevent you from getting hurt. But I can't guarantee that kind of discipline from the guards. To make the whole thing more convincing, you'll need to resist to some degree. Casualties are inevitable once push comes to shove. I'm okay with the deaths of enemies. But now that we're allies, I'm against the meaningless loss of our own.
I can't believe a Matra would actually care about us. I've lived a hard life.
Wasn't
and
this
I
the
can
same dude
say
that tried to take
people like you are hard to
Deus'
come by.
arm? I
I've
swear he
always
was.
treated my allies with honesty and respect. They have the right to know important things like this.
Now you're making this hard for me.
Hey, is there something we can do to help?
I knew you would say that.
We can help fight some of the mercenaries, which should reduce the number of times you'll have to struggle directly with the guards. That should help at least a little bit.
Sino, on behalf of my people, I thank you for your kindness. But this is a mission we cannot turn our backs on. We strongly value the lives of our friends, but the goal we are about to achieve is even more important. We have no fear of casualties, because we crave the spoils of victory. So please, lend us your support. We will show you the determination of us desert dwellers.
Well, now that you've put it that way, I can no longer refuse. But remember, you need to follow the plan and not do anything reckless. Candace made it very clear that we can only achieve our goals if we can ensure our safety. Since you and I both recognize the significance of this operation, there should be no more animosity between the followers of the Dendro Archon and those of King Deshret. Everyone's life is equally important.
Okay, you have a deal. Let's do this for our shared dream.
The guards should be stationed in the courtyard nearby. You can find them there. Guards!
I'm
General
still eating.
Mahamatra! To what do we owe the honor?
Keep your voice down. This is a secret operation. I'm going to arrest a large criminal gang near this location. According to the Academia's Guide and Regulations on Secret Operations, I have the right to ask for the cooperation of Caravan Rebot.
Ah, of course, of course. Mahamatra Sino's order is the Academia's order. Just let us know what you need. But who exactly are you planning to arrest, and how many people are you expecting? Depending on the scale of this operation, we may need to report it to our superiors.
They're a squad of Eremites whose number is comparable to Ain el Akmar in Port Ormos. They're involved in the theft and resale of supplies from the Academia.
As many as Ain al-Ahmar? This should definitely be classified as a joint operation.
Then I suggest that you report this to your superiors as soon as possible, and treat it as a top priority desert operation. I will need personnel.
Got it. Please wait a moment. I'll contact them immediately.
Oh shit. I'm still
Because
eating.
this is work. Because I trust you.
Paimon can't believe you're still in the mood to chat. This whole thing has Paimon scared stiff. Aren't
Man,
you
this source
even
are
a
just
little
so
worried?
long. I don't have the
What if these
attention
guards
span for
already
this.
know that you have betrayed the Academia and are no longer their General Mahamatra? Even if that guard doesn't know, their superiors might, right?
We discussed this, remember?
The Caravan Rebot operation is of great importance.
Oh shit.
But don't worry.
Excuse me.
The guards there shouldn't know that Sino has stepped down.
How can you be so sure?
First, the other Matras still don't know why Sino has left, which proves that the Academia has been covering up the matter.
Second, this is a crucial moment for
I
the
don't even know what the
Academia's
plot
God
is
creation
anymore.
plan. If something were to happen to the General Mahamatra, it's bound to attract a lot of unwanted attention. No matter how you look at it, they don't seem interested in sharing the news of Sino's departure.
A reasonable inference. I agree.
Which brings us to our next issue. I'm sure some of you have been wondering if the prediction function of the Akasha will affect our operation.
The Akasha is still in operation, so I must remain on high alert. Actually, considering the power of the Akasha, it's quite strange that it hasn't already tried to interfere with my actions.
I've given that a lot of thought. For now, I
Oh,
don't
shit, I
think
feel
you'll
like-
need to worry.
Good fuck it, I'm
If
in
you
the background. I
remember,
feel like I'm
when
chewing
you
very
first
fucking
came to
loud.
Aru Village, all your actions and routes were predicted by the Akasha. It even gave that information to those who kidnapped the village keepers. But things like that never happened again after we met up with the Traveler.
That's true. But why?
Look at it from a different angle. Why do you think the Akasha will predict your actions?
Because my personal data has been entered into the Akasha.
That's true, but the key to this question is, how well can the Akasha make predictions about a person? Haven't you ever thought about it? Just how can it do this in the first place?
Because the Akasha controls the entirety of Sumeru.
The Academia firmly believes that all human actions can be explained through logic.
By sorting and analyzing entered data, the Akasha can derive behavioral logic and predict the actions of those who fit an existing logic model. However, at the risk of sounding like an advocate for fallacies, can everyone truly be considered logical at all times? Emotions are part of our behavioral logic, but can you guarantee that every experience of the same joy or pain would be equally intense? How can our feelings and opinions be predictable down to the letter in every single instance? Sino, in the past, you've always
Okay, I'm
worked
getting
alone.
extremely impatient.
In the
I'm
act
not just start
decisive
fucking
and
spamming
principled,
this button.
you were used to solving problems alone. That's why
If
the
it's
Akasha
gonna
could
even
figure
let
it.
me.
But now, our thoughts and the Akasha lacks. So,
Huh. Makes
I guess there are things that even the Akasha cannot calculate. And people will not be forever trapped by the past.
Whew. Paimon's so glad that this is settled.
Next time, pay attention during.
Will do.
Just remember to stay vigilant.
Footsteps!
General Mahamatra, we were not expecting your presence here. I'm the security officer of the Great Red Sand District. My name is Luxembarbo.
This is my assistant, the Traveler. He will be working with me. The construct next to him is for his work.
Beep! Construct, beep!
What a great honor to meet you. Your golden hair is as bright as the sun. And, is this the latest technology from the Academia?
Okay. Well, I'm just watching TikToks.
Have you made a
because,
decision regarding the matter I mentioned to your
It seems to be a dire situation.
I wanna let her
so
run,
of course you will have our
but
full
at the same
cooperation.
time,
There's no need for
I don't know
Take your
what.
most elite.
Understood.
Like I lost
Map.
complete track of
Hurry,
the story
bring the
once
map.
it started. Going for like the desert to look for the
In 2
kid's
days,
grandpa.
we will. Any
And
questions
then we
about?
found
None at
him
all,
and
sir.
bring him
Good.
back.
Yes,
and then
sir.
we're like plotting something. What is it that we're plotting? I don't know.
Maybe hanging around the General Mahamatra isn't so bad after all. Everyone's so respectful towards
I wish
us.
there was like
This is all due
suitable
to get
dialogue.
ready.
No, we're getting ready for something. 2 days later. See, and then like I don't know, things like this. I guess the whole concept of that is like you go and do something else, and then you come back. But I don't know. I just really wish they had skippable dialogue.
Everything's in
It's time for the operation. Let's go meet Sino.
Okay, we're operating on something. I think we go here. I wonder what Deha is gonna need for her ascensions. I think it's gonna be those berries. Uh-oh, the trouble is here.
Look, over there. Our helpers have arrived already. Let's hurry over.
Wait a moment.
Oh shit.
Ah! Oh, it's you.
You're my assistant, remember?
What?
Being
Since
my
when?
assistant, you must stay with me. Now let's head over there.
I'm only I'll hate
It's
Tom's
General Mahamatra and his
assistant, not
assistants.
yours. Sorry.
We meet
Don't
again.
like you that much.
You're here early.
It's to show how important we think the operation is. Since this is a big case for the Academia, we are prepared to give it our best.
I'm glad to hear your sense of resolve. Remember, we must capture them alive. They are our only leads for the case. If they die, we will be unable to continue the investigation.
I don't even know what
Understood.
this investigation is
Everyone!
about.
The Eremites are approaching from the west!
And who are the
Make
Eremites?
preparations and be ready for
I
combat.
thought we were looking for the sages. Are we fighting? Are we
Halt!
throwing hands?
Oh?
Oh,
What
okay.
a warm welcome.
I was just talking to this dude.
What do you want? Judging from those shiny weapons in your hands, it seems like you're not interested in a deal.
Rahman, the Academia has caught wind of your smuggling and illicit sales. If you value your life, I advise you to surrender.
Who are
Man,
you
the
supposed to be?
Graphics are so nice when you're not playing
Matra
on your
from the
phone. I swear, it
Academia?
looks like Roblox when I play on my
I
phone.
can't believe you came all this way just to catch us.
I'm not here to talk.
Oh. Nobody's given me this much time of day since I became a mercenary. Brothers! For that slight, let's wash our blades with their blood. Let's show them.
Shit, dog. All I have to do is ult. Alright, what's my energy? Oh yeah. I took some artifacts out of
By ordinance divine.
Transfiguration. I don't know how that's gonna go. Are these the good guys? I think so.
My apologies.
This will suck.
Cascade.
Take flight.
You know what? I'm gonna let these people do their thing. How about that? You fight. Fight for freedom.
Be still.
There's 3 people against 3. No, well,
Whirling snow.
people on this thing are dying. What are we fighting for?
It's over.
Fighting for equal rights.
We have subdued them. The operation is now over. All Aramite mercenaries and related personnel in the area have been arrested.
Ah, you pitiful Dendro Archon dogs! You'll regret this!
I'm afraid you'll regret it first.
King Jeshred will curse you, and you will all!
Silence!
Oh,
So is this guy the key to
Restrain them and take them back to Caravan Rebot.
quote-unquote
Count their numbers and
investigation?
send them to the
They could be
Academia as
talking to him
instructed
for a
by the
while.
General Mahamatra.
Yes, sir!
Man, I just ate all those like buffalo nuts and like 2 slices of
Mahamatra
pizza.
Sino,
Oh,
I will
cool.
now take my leave. If you need further assistance, please come to Caravan Rebot and ask for me.
Ow.
Understood. You are dismissed.
There they
I'm not a
go.
big fan of Sino.
Let's talk elsewhere.
I was kind of disappointed for him to be like the first limited 5-star.
This part of the plan went really well.
Yes, things went perfectly.
That's fantastic. And that punch you gave Ramon there sure looked convincing enough.
Once we're done here, I'll return to Caravan Rebot and...
Yeah, you're the reason why everything went so well.
It's not the time to celebrate yet. I believe Dia should already be waiting for you. Go join up with her. She will need you to introduce her to Tainari.
Speaking of which, is it really okay for us not to share the full plan with Tainari? What if he'll feel miffed about it? And
I have a
I
very
didn't know
close
he was gonna
relationship
be
with
here.
Tainari.
I would have added him as
Given
my
how
little
well
sheep.
we know each, if we need help, get ready for the next phase.
What? He would have looked so cute in the sheep outfit. I put Sino because I was like, oh, Sino, Candace. You know, that was the duo. But now that Tainari is here, you know, I would have replaced him for Sino. Would have replaced
It's
Sino for
about
him.
time. Didn't you say our part of the plan is the most important
Me,
of all?
mommy.
And here you come rolling in late. In the time it
Sorry,
took you to get
please beat
here,
my
I already
ass.
did 5 laps around the place, downed 7 drinks, and even did some clothes shopping.
Look,
sorry.
I'll give you the money.
We didn't mean to keep you waiting.
I just wanted to fix your attitude and rub it in a little. After all, you took your sweet time getting
she's
here.
so
and
beautiful.
We've got important
just-
stuff to take care
It's
of.
all my words when I look at her.
I just like seeing that serious look on your face. All right, I'll stop. All joking aside, I'm glad
Do you
you're
think
here.
she has like
Let's get moving and take care of
bruises
this
on her
as soon
leg?
as
'Cause I feel
possible.
like those like was it
But where
straps
should
are
we
like
start?
cutting off circulation.
Our responsibility is to get a status update on the Fatui Harbinger known as the Doctor.
Oh,
We need to make sure
shit.
he won't get in our way when we rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Oh, is that the
Dealing with an
investigation?
institution that controls all of
I guess it
Sumeru
makes
is
sense.
already hard enough. If the Doctor were to crash the party, it would be next to impossible for us to achieve our goals.
Yeah, we sure don't want him showing up. Ooh, he really gives Paimon the creeps.
El Doctor.
Right? Hearing his name just reminds me of those stuffy old geezers in the Academia. I'd rather not have to deal with someone like that.
Dude, she would beat his ass. People are
According to the plan, we
assuming
should
he's
first
gonna
go
be
to
clean,
Pardis
right?
Di and ask
That'd
for
be
Forest
funny if
Watcher
he was.
Tainari. If all Hatham and Sino's
is going
sources are
crazy.
solid, then we can be sure that Tainari still has the Academia's trust.
Oh my god.
So, we'll find
We're
Tainari
like
and convince him to get us the latest
10
intel on
minutes
the
in and I'm
doctor.
already sleepy.
Then, depending on what we learn, we'll make any necessary. The sages have placed spies everywhere on the other side of the wall. I'll follow you as a bodyguard.
Oh yes. I
You
wanna
should be honored.
protected.
I don't
need
offer my
protection.
services to just anyone you know.
But Paimon thought mercenaries would do anything for Mora.
That's certainly true. But when multiple employers are vying for your services, you should always go with the best offer. Let's see. If I were to charge you a bill, I guess I can apply a discount.
Dude, take my money.
How much more do you want? Paimon's not sure we can afford it.
How much do I want? Hey,
She wants my
how about
wallet.
paying me with a smile? What do you say?
See, this is why I love her.
I haven't seen you smiling much recently. If you ask me, someone like you must look lovely when they smile.
She complimenting me?
Come on, give me a smile so that I can be less worried.
Aw. Look how cute he looks.
Looking good. I hope this pretty smile will become our lucky charm. There are many kinds of smiles, but only a truly joyous one can bring blessings to others. Let's consider this smile a down payment for our future victory. Let's go. It's time to pay a visit to Pardis Di.
Where the fuck is that? Is that the little... Yeah. This was my little summoning spot. Okay, I guess we're out of
Come
the
with me.
desert.
Let us find shelter from the rain.
Oh, who's that?
He's
Oh,
over there.
Tanari.
Let's go say hi.
Tanari.
Tainari!
Ah, traveler, Paimon. And you are?
Mi novia?
Hey there.
This is our friend Dia. She's an Aramite mercenary.
A mercenary? You must have some big news for me.
It's something really important. Please help us out.
All right, then follow me.
Like every time he shows up in whatever scene, he's just looking side to side.
This place is better. We won't be disturbed by any passerby. Okay, what is this important thing you want to ask me?
El doctor.
The doctor, huh?
He's that strange-looking Fatui Harbinger with the mask. Paimon thinks he has blue hair.
Yes, you are correct.
Yes, I
Paimon.
know him. Actually, he left Pardis Di just a little while ago.
But
He left already?
Yeah, he
I thought
came
he
looking
was-
for me.
Can I ask what it was about? Sorry to ask you
I thought
like
he
this
was,
after
quote,
having just
unquote,
met.
left in the boat.
But your answer is very important to us. For now, all we can share with you is that your friend Sino is working with us.
Sino, you say?
See, there he goes, side to side.
I see. So that's why he hasn't been at the academia. Okay,
Sino goes
I will
to
answer your
school.
questions and will assist you any way
Damn,
I
with
can.
bird dogs.
You don't have to tell me everything
With
that's happened.
patas slapping the floor.
Sino's name really does work
Imagine
wonders.
you're late to class
You're
and
not
right here
even a
it's just
little
like
worried that we might have made it all up?
somebody
Despite
clapping.
having just met you, I can sense that you're
Somebody
the serious
clapping all
type.
the way to,
Between
down
you,
the
the
hallway.
traveler, and Sino, none of you strike me as the type that would conspire to deceive me. You don't need to tell me anything you don't want to. I'll also get straight to the point. The Harbinger you mentioned came to me because he wanted to take the scholar Hypatia away with him.
So what was that?
Hypatia? Why would he want her?
Oh, is that
And what
the
do you
sick
mean by
one?
take away? Is he planning to leave Sumeru?
Yes, he told me his return to Snezhnaya is imminent. So you mean... you're leaving this place soon?
Indeed. Otherwise, we could have perhaps talked a little more. I was just about to set out when I remembered something important. To that end, I made a final trip to Pardis Di. Let me ask, have you been taking care of a scholar by the name of Hypatia?
Your sources are accurate. No doubt because you recruited many informants. But you're right. Hypatia has indeed been receiving treatment from me.
Forgive me for asking, but how's the treatment coming along?
Given the way you're asking, I assume you have something to say.
Since you asked, I'll be frank. I would like to take Hypatia to Snezhnaya.
That's not Kali.
It's
That
incredibly difficult to transfer a patient. As a scholar yourself, shouldn't you at least be aware of this?
No, it can't be her.
Oh? I can't believe your utter lack of faith in me, to the point of even questioning my general level of knowledge. How
What are they talking
unbefitting.
about?
Well, you're the only one who's ever made such a request.
I have my ways of keeping her safe during the journey. In addition, I can also promise that under my care, Hypatia will receive the most advanced and effective treatment.
Was she
I will personally supervise her treatment and
the
see
one
to
in
her
like
recovery.
that whole time lapse?
Would that be agreeable to you?
Hypatia was born in Sumeru and remains a scholar of the academia. Her situation has not become dire enough to necessitate her transfer to another nation.
Oh, he's trying to
Transporting her
experiment
to
on her.
Snezhnaya is risky, and the potential benefits are unknown. As the person currently responsible for her treatment, I cannot possibly sign off on this transfer. Your suggestion is rude and reckless. I'll pass.
Oh shit. That has
I
to
don't
be
know
the
much
girl.
about the doctor,
in
but after
the-
talking with him, I realized that,
like the little
just
time
like many
lapse.
other scholars, he possesses an aura of
That we were going
arrogance that
through.
I've come to detest. It's not so much that he's
The time
looking
loop,
down
there
on
you go,
others,
time
but
loop.
more that he's so confident in himself and his abilities, to a point of near insanity. I would never refer a patient to someone like him. I prepared myself for a protracted battle of wits, and was really surprised to see him just give up on the topic. Still, his reaction really concerned me.
Dude, he's gonna kidnap her.
I see, I see. Of course, your opinion makes perfect sense. You're still young, but already quite stubborn. I must say, you are not like what I had expected. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't just let you off the hook like this. But unfortunately, I'm in a hurry today, what with Her Most Noble Majesty the Tsaritsa calling for our return. Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave.
Is that their Archon?
It's just as the Academia said, a gifted scholar. Sadly, even with all of that, you're still lacking a bit of shrewdness. And that's also why people like you can never realize that sooner or later, everyone must pay the price for what they've learned.
Oh shit. Dude, this dude's gonna bomb this city.
Paimon can't help but feel like he's hinting at something unpleasant.
He asked a question, yet didn't care for my answer. Perhaps I'm nothing but a talking rock in his eyes. He never came off as malicious, but an utter lack of compassion permeated throughout our conversation. From his tone, I can sense that he's always looked down on others.
I don't think he's leaving.
I can barely believe it myself. But if that's true, the situation will be in our favor.
I don't think I missed any details. Frankly speaking, I don't want you to do anything too risky. Now that you know a little more, it should be easier for you to stay safe.
Like,
Sorry
is there-
we can't tell you everything. We appreciate that you helped us anyway.
I don't think
won't
this
forget your
doctor's gonna leave.
kindness.
It's okay. I have an obligation to do so. To be perfectly honest, all of this may have started because of me.
Oh.
Recently, my master wrote several letters to me, asking me to return to the academia and assist him with his research.
Hasn't he already asked you several times before?
Yes, but there's something off about this most recent batch of letters. The handwriting and tone are both familiar, but some details have been omitted. On a sunny day, and 3 dots stand for a rainy day. This has been a habit of his for many years, but I didn't find any dots in his recent letters. I believe something may have happened to him.
Dude, the doctor assassinated
it.
him.
Since you are always at Gandharvaville, you would like me, someone already working at the Academia, to investigate this matter, right?
I'd like to ask you to do that for me. If you can keep yourself safe, please withdraw immediately at the first hint of danger.
I can do that, but I have a feeling it won't be that simple. The Academia has been working on a big
So
project.
now we have another person.
I'm not quite sure
that's
what it
connected
is,
to the
but your master
doctor.
might be involved with it. If the higher-ups really are hiding something, then it will be difficult to remove myself from the situation once the investigation starts. If the situation becomes critical, I'll leave the Academia. If you don't see me there for an extended period, that's your cue.
All right, we've got a plan. I'll stay at Gandharvaville to support you.
If that scenario comes to pass, you must be extra vigilant. And be wary of any messages or direct requests from the Academia.
I must say, I didn't expect a warning like this from the General Mahamatra.
Being loyal to the Academia doesn't mean blindly doing whatever the sages say. I know what I'm doing. On that note, aren't you also being quite distrustful of your alma mater?
The Academia, yes, but my master is a man of integrity. Even when I was a student, I was worried he'd get in trouble for sticking to his beliefs. I suppose he's lucky to have lasted so long. But in the end, it still caught up to him.
Damn, dude.
I see. So you noticed something was up with the Academia from the very beginning.
This may well be how Sino became involved in all this. In that case, I must keep my promise and help you however I can. Also, if you run into Sino again, please help me pass on a message to him. Trust your own senses and experiences. I think this may be something he needs to hear right now.
Okay, we'll find a chance to tell him.
Thanks.
Right. Now let's go hunt down this Harbinger. Oh,
I
by the
thought
way,
he left.
which way did the doctor go when he left Pardis DI?
The port, I'm assuming?
That way.
But
Gotcha.
very
Thanks so much.
specific. Thank
We'll
you
be
so
on our
much.
way.
Just went that way. By the time we're done with this conversation, he's probably at the port.
According to Tainari, the doctor is leaving Sumeru soon. I want to check if the doctor was actually telling the truth.
I don't think so.
He also said that he'll take care of everything before he leaves. What did he mean by that? We need to be extra careful when dealing with a person like him. Just to be safe, let's chase him and see what we find.
But we have no idea where he went. How can we start chasing him?
We'll do it the mercenary way. I'll find leads as we go. All you have to do is just follow me.
See, I need a woman in my life.
That
like
Harbinger may have tried to cover his trail, but he
come back.
still left some traces.
this. Come back,
Or
please.
perhaps he never even thought about concealing his whereabouts. Maybe that's just how arrogant he really is. Yep, we're headed in the right direction.
How do you know?
The traces are still fresh, but there's no sign of his entourage. Clearly, they're in a hurry. It's just as I thought.
Damn, she fucking going fast. Let me speed up a bit. Damn. Look at. Girl
We
sprinting.
can stop here. I think I know where the doctor went.
Oh, look at that.
To the south of here is Port Ormos, which seems to be where they're headed.
Port Ormos?
See, I knew it.
They're
He was
going
going
to
to the
leave by
port.
boat?
That's right. Let's go to the port and have a look for ourselves.
That's what I was saying. Go to the port. Oh, it's still a bit far. Let me just teleport. Lower.
Whoop. Look! Fatui soldiers!
Oh shit.
Thanks to Dia's tracking skills, seems we found the right place.
See, great minds think alike. That's why me and you should be
Don't
dating.
draw their attention. The port is crawling with Fatui soldiers.
Shit, man.
Let's keep
There
going
is a
and see
lot.
what we can find.
Now this is a proper farewell ceremony for a Snezhnayan Harbinger.
The Lord Harbinger is leaving. I've still only seen him.
Ah, puta.
Look! Thanks to Dia's tracking.
Shh! Don't. The port is crawling.
Let's keep going.
Do I crouch?
Now this is a proper farewell ceremony for a Snezhnayan Harbinger.
The Lord Harbinger is leaving. I've still only seen him once or twice.
I used to hold a position in our homeland, and back then, the doctor spoke in a very different way from the way he speaks now. Maybe the way people talk in Sumeru has rubbed off on him? It's
You got
always
the
like
accent.
that when you spend too long away from home. When he gets back to Snezhnaya, perhaps it will also take him some time to get used to the life there again.
Huh? But, sir, that can't be right.
No, I remember it like it was yesterday. Both his expressions and tones are now very different. Also, for some reason, he seems like he's all smiles now.
You must be mistaken. Nobody's supposed to look happy when
Why
they're
is
on a
there so
business
many
trip.
ships? It's a patrol. I mean, I'm supposed to be there. Oh, that doctor's over there.
The doctor is on that boat.
Thank you.
So he told the truth
Didn't see
after
that.
all. He is actually leaving Sumeru.
No, you know what? No.
Let's get
He
closer
said-
and find a place to hide so
he
we can
said-
observe him.
Fuck. He said that he sounds different, so this is a decoy. This is a decoy. He's somewhere else. That has to be a decoy.
This place will do. We can hide here while we keep an eye on the boat.
So the doctor didn't lie. Nah, that's a decoy.
Uh-oh. He saw us.
Huh? Is he waving at us?
It's time to say goodbye.
Wait, is he the only person on the boat?
You mean there's nobody with him?
And where are all the soldiers we saw on the port just now?
What the hell?
They were all here just a few minutes ago. But now...
See? He got us in a
They've
time loop
vanished.
again.
So this was a trap.
I knew it. We're in a time loop now. That was a
Wait,
decoy all along.
don't tell me that.
Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave.
What?
Oh no. They might be after Hypatia. Let's get back to Party's DI.
Oh shit.
What do you mean?
I'm afraid that she's seen something that she wasn't supposed to see. If I were the Fatui, I would also try to take her away. And if I couldn't...
Oh no! Are you saying they're going to kill her?
Oh.
Let's go!
Oh shit. I don't know who's pressing us, but we gotta run. We gotta run.
Pardis Di is not a place you Fatui can just show up and do as you please.
I believe we've already made ourselves quite clear. Our superior gave us permission to search for and collect medicinal herbs in Pardius Di for research purposes.
But you've been in Sumeru for some time already. I find it coincidental that you chose to only come here today.
Even the Grand Sage himself may not have the right to question our research, much less an ordinary scholar like yourself. I've done my duty to inform you. Don't make things difficult for yourself.
It would seem that my words have fallen on deaf ears. You can keep trying to deny it, but coming to Party's DI now? I'm pretty sure you're not just looking for herbs.
They're looking
With
for
all
a
due
good-
respect,
good
your
malt on
baseless
it.
speculations will only lead
wanna
to
have a good
unnecessary trouble.
Well, you only have your Harbinger to blame. He knows nothing about keeping a low profile. I may be staying at Party's DI as a scholar, but that doesn't mean I'm no longer a forest watcher. It is still my duty to protect the peace and safety of the scholars who have contributed so much to Sumeru.
Dude can hear
Then it
everything, man.
seems our conversation has hit an impasse.
No one will lay a hand on you, Hypatia. Not on my watch.
Are we gonna use him?
Are you alright?
I'm fine.
These Fatui have really crossed the line. Time to teach them a lesson.
Dude, they're not ready for this.
Embrace the ice!
They're not ready to embrace the ice. Is it just this two?
My will embodied.
There's no use resisting. Give us Hypatia.
Mas?
Keep dreaming.
Yeah, Tainari, beat him up!
How come we didn't get to play Tainari? That would be so fun. Sayonara.
Take your truth.
My apologies!
Don't put on the shield. No! Fuck your shield, dog.
Hold the line!
The doctor's orders are absolute.
Mas?
You've been someone's lapdog for so long that you don't know anything else now.
Oh my god, now this almost are here. What's happening? Too many high graphics. Can't see.
We're not getting anywhere. Traveler, Paimon, please go to Hypatia. We need to make sure they don't try to sneak around and attack from behind.
Got it!
Okay, please. Who is this person?
Hypatia's still here.
Oh, what?
Doesn't look
I was
like
thinking of
anyone's broken
something
in.
else. She dead? I think she's dead.
Well, how is she? Oh, that's good.
Did not expect him to show up like that.
Where is he?
I can hear all of your thoughts, you know.
Oh shit.
Don't you remember? I already
The Forgotten
saw
Child
you
is
the
here.
first time you came to Party's DI and made contact with Hypatia. I didn't need to do anything. It is her honor to be able to connect her consciousness with me.
What?
Who are you talking to? It can't be the Balladeer, right?
I know you must be curious. I might as well tell you that I decided to enter Hypatia's consciousness the moment I sensed your touch.
What?
I wanted to observe you on a fool's errand.
Hey, Traveler! What are you doing?
My deification is nearly complete. All that's left now are just some final details. Do you understand? Even if you manage to rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali, it will be impossible for you to defeat a bona fide god like me.
Oh god,
Is
the
it
god
wise to
conflicts.
force that childlike god into a divine battle against me? Scholars consider the god of wisdom to be the sum total of their faith. It's how they can justify reverence for a god as they construct it. But this also shows that humanity's worship of gods is a combination of blasphemy and exaltation. It's truly laughable. Yes. What is it?
I hate how
Yeah,
he doesn't speak.
I'm in a good mood, which is why I'm talking
Even though
to
he
you
has a
like
voice
this.
actor. Do we
What
not
do
want to
you
pay
mean?
him? Because he's like Tanjiro's voice actor. Oh, I guess he's thinking to himself. But still, he should be able to read it.
Those words almost make you sound like a friend who actually cares. But you're wrong. I'm different from all of you.
Oh shit.
I was born to become a god. My entire life up until this point has just been a meaningless routine. Just think about a sheet of paper. By itself, it holds no meaning. The content recorded on it is what gives it value. All I had recorded down before were some painful memories and boring human feelings. Such senseless drivel should have been erased a long time ago.
Dude's been preparing
Indeed,
this speech
to
for his
me,
whole life.
the sight of you fools in your futile struggles is far more amusing. Tell me, just what has this world done for you to protect it with such zest and conviction? I'm connected to your consciousness, so I can hear what you're thinking and sense the depth of your determination. This is a good conversation we're having. So here's a word of advice. Let go of your misguided guardian complex. You know nothing about the truth. It'll be for your own good, as well as everyone else's. Humans are a species that can only find bliss in ignorance. Ah, you've seen my affection for her. If you were in my position, I think you'd feel the same way. She peered into my consciousness and saw my past. Someone like that is qualified to become my first follower. All gods need followers. So Hypatia has been chosen. Her appearance heralds my imminent arrival at the throne of divinity, while her worship shall become my glory.
Damn. This is like...
You're doubting me again? No matter. Soon, you'll know what kind of authority you're challenging.
God, just talk.
Who wants to hurt my devout follower?
To mommy.
The doctor wants to hurt my first follower? How very amusing. Has anyone ever told you that you're not good at sowing discord?
Oh shit. He has a
The
Discord.
doctor has never known his place. Even now, the puny human thinks himself capable of interfering in the business of the new god.
God, he
You're
has a
still
severe
too
god
naive
complex.
if you think a few words will be enough to convince me to destroy the doctor. But I'm willing to give you a gift, just like my expression of affection towards Hypatia. It is an honor for you to be able to stand here and speak with me. As my listener, you will be rewarded. Both good things and bad things can be called gifts. After all, gods have never needed to be reasonable.
Paimonier's thunder!
It's definitely Paladin.
Person Paimon couldn't see was the Palantir? Oh, he sure chatted with you for a while.
Oh shit, dude's mad.
Where is the storm headed?
Oh, I
That means
forgot
anyone
he has
outside is in danger.
the electro
Let's go.
hypnosis.
Tighnari and Dia still must be fighting.
Okay, see, now the story's getting interesting.
Your Excellency, what is she trying to communicate?
This is not your Archon. This is your Archon son. Who? Oh. Doesn't look good.
Oh, have the Fatui retreated? Hey, what happened
Did he get
to you?
struck by lightning?
He's hurt.
I'm fine.
Don't move. I've seen Eremites get struck by lightning before.
Jesus.
You need to rest.
Struck by lightning?
We were fighting, and just as things started looking grim, the weather suddenly became extremely strange. Lightning started attacking everyone, almost as if it were alive. Luckily, there were only 2 of us, and both of us were nimble enough to dodge most of the strikes. There were a lot of Fatui, though, and they were being torn to shreds by the bolts of lightning.
Oh shit, dog. He was mad.
All the Fatui soldiers were forced to retreat. Why are you sorry? It's all right.
Dude, this dude just got struck
I'm sure
by
you also
lightning
never
and still
expected this to
standing.
happen.
That's crazy.
Don't blame yourself. My wound aside,
Sukin can take
you look
anything.
like you've seen something unpleasant.
He wins against Goku.
Is Hypatia all right?
Hypatia is a high.
Hey, didn't I tell you not to move?
Just in case. Let's go to Hypatia's place.
I think he needs
and
to
talk
go
about
lay
things
down
there.
next to her. She has a cute bow though. It's a cute little butterfly. And it's so fitting because her voice actor is Shinobu. I just want to walk everywhere with her.
Thank goodness she's fine.
Hey, how
You
about
think
taking
he's
care
like
of
in
yourself
love with her?
first?
I understand my condition. The wound is not fatal. I'll be all right.
Ugh. The more you understand medicine, the worse of a patient you become.
I know. They always think they can push through the pain.
Oh, he sat down.
Let me rest for a bit. Sorry, traveler. Now you may start.
So that's what you were talking to the balladeer about? Oh, Paimon can't believe what he's thinking.
The Academia's God creation plan. How ridiculous.
That sounds, ambitious, I guess? Anyway, this is all way beyond me. As long as I can enjoy every day with a drink in my hand, tasty food in my stomach, and a good night's rest, that's enough. I'll only work when I have to. I must be the least ambitious person who's ever set foot in Party's DI.
Don't say that. I haven't even thanked you for your help back there.
Don't mention it. Well, if nothing else, all this proves that the doctor really did have some urgent matter to attend to and left Sumeru in a hurry.
I don't think he left. I'm pretty sure he's still around. And that was just a decoy.
Maybe the Fatui want to cover up some secret of the balladeer. Is that why they tried to seize Hypatia?
You said the balladeer claimed that Hypatia has seen his past. So, what could be there?
Have you noticed? The balladeer is not happy with the doctor's actions. He thinks the doctor has no right to consider himself as his equal.
So, if the doctor was to show up again, would the balladeer zap him with lightning?
Based on what the traveler has said, I think he would. Having the doctor gone benefits him as well as us. In other words, we've successfully completed this stage of the plan. The doctor is out of the picture now.
Yay! That's a big accomplishment!
I'm also happy for you.
Thank you for the help, Tainari. Make sure you rest up for now.
He's gonna leave him on the floor.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, that wraps things up for us here at Party's DI. Traveler, it's about time we rendezvous with the others at the Grand Bazaar. Let's continue to keep a low profile. You can head there once you're ready.
I was 19. Just laying on the floor. This one? Or the next day? Oh! He's back. Oh! Never mind. He's not walking. Dude stood up and sat back down. I still haven't unlocked that waypoint. I have no idea how to unlock it. Oh, Daddy's here.
All right, everyone is here.
How did everything go? Any luck with your missions?
Let's report back one by one. I'll start first. We've made the necessary modifications to the Akasha terminal. In addition, the props required are also ready.
I'll go next. The Traveler and I went to Party's DI. The situation was a bit complicated, but we found Tainari. Unfortunately, he was wounded during a fight.
Who was behind it?
Well, that's the tough part. What should I say, Traveler? The Fatui or the Balladeer?
I guess him?
After some back and forth, we confirmed that the doctor has left Sumeru by boat. He has something urgent to attend to back in Snezhnaya. So, we've successfully removed the doctor from the picture. Also, Tainari's already resting, so he'll be okay.
Good.
Oh, Tainari also asked us to tell you this message. Trust your own senses and experiences.
All right. I'll remember that. Everything also went smoothly on my side. The Eremites should have arrived at their destination by now. To avoid alerting the quarry, they will stay there for now.
I can't believe you actually got so many Eremites into Sumeru City.
It's all thanks to Rahman and his brave team, as well as their bold strategy.
It appears to have been very effective. I'm glad to hear it. Well, is that everything? Okay, this meeting is adjourned.
Huh? Wait, you mean that's it?
Well, what else is there to discuss?
Shouldn't you end with some words of encouragement? You know, to fire us up now?
Personally, I'd rather we all go home and get some rest.
I'll hate them, you... Ugh.
Oh, and if you wanted someone to say something to that effect, then I must reiterate that I'm here to strategize and not to lead. So you should find someone more suitable to do that.
But I thought all of you Academia big shots were great speakers.
Oh, shit.
Then I should remind you that I'm the scribe.
I know that. So what?
A scribe is responsible for recording meetings, not speaking.
Fine, whatever.
It's my... two persons
well,
that I sent
Sino
for
doesn't
fighting?
seem to be much of a talker either. I guess that leaves it to my employer.
Employer?
Yep. The Traveler hired me.
She asked me for a smell as a payment.
That's right. So come on, boss. What do you have to say for the team?
Yeah,
I said whatever she
to
says, we
boost
go
morale.
along with it.
Huh? What are you all doing here?
Nilu?
Oh, it's Nilu!
Wow.
Hey, everyone. I'm not disturbing
It would be
you, am
perfect
I?
if he wasn't
Not
here.
at all. I was actually just about to go find
Wow,
you.
all three people I sent for.
Judging from the
Sinus not
group and
included, though.
all your serious faces, you were discussing something important, weren't you? But you also look like you're up to no good. Seems pretty interesting.
Damn, that whole squad
Welcome,
is here.
Nilu. Would you like to join us?
Huh? Join you? You mean you also want to discuss something important with me?
Yes. Something very important. Nilu, are there any breaks in your performance schedule in the upcoming days?
Huh? Wait, you're seriously inviting me?
So this is perfect. Why does Sina have to ruin it? Maybe it feels like Tainari.
I can't believe my ears. You are truly the bravest and most passionate people of Sumeru, well, that I've ever met.
Ahem.
Oh, right. The Traveler and Paimon are not from Sumeru.
Dude, imagine Nilo and
but
Alhaitham
you are
together.
awesome as well.
That'd be
That's
cute.
right.
I must admit that I'm a little scared, but I'll try my best for Lesser Lord Kusanali. If I can somehow use my abilities to help you, then count me in.
Remember, believe in yourself.
Okay, I'll get my friends at the Grand Bazaar to help us tomorrow.
Just remember not to say too much. Be discreet.
Yep, you got it.
All the preparations are done. Now, can we finally conclude this meeting?
Yes, tomorrow we're going to save it, God.
So, have you thought up what you'd like to say, boss?
Yep. It's a grand plan and we're all
I don't even know
super
what the whole
awesome.
desert scandal was about.
Well said. A good night's rest before an operation can be the difference between success and failure.
Thankfully, I've had my place to myself recently. It's been nice and quiet.
Huh?
Oh, nothing.
Alright, let's all go home and get a good night's sleep so we can be up early tomorrow.
Okay, so I guess that means it's time to say goodnight now.
Yep, good night everyone!
Let me go echarme en el piso like Tanari. Yo, I think we're almost there. I think we're almost about to meet this guy.
A blade is like a tea leaf.
Till 8.
Only many.
Today is the Academia's Niagarbaha Day. We can finally put our plan into action.
Imagine that doctors just comes out of nowhere again.
Hello, you two. Sleep well?
Not really. Paimon got too nervous thinking about today and didn't fall asleep until the sun was almost up. What about you, Alhaitham?
Naturally, I slept just fine. After all, a good rest should be considered part of the plan, since energy is an important resource.
You just want to show off how calm you are.
It's crucial to dissipate any tension before we execute our plan.
The only thing you're doing is being annoying.
Anyway, do you need me to go over the game plan again?
Yes. 'Cause I
Our
already forgot
target is
everything.
Grand Sage Azar's office. Everyone in the Academia knows that's where the Grand Sage's console is. Only they can operate it.
Go see, now we're going back to the Sages.
Many restricted commands and operations are executed via that console. I'm sure that console has a way to free Lesser Lord Kusanali.
You know, Paimon's been thinking, what kind of technology could let the sages imprison even a god?
That isn't something they could have accomplished with their scholarly talents alone. In the sanctuary of Suristhana, there's a device of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's that she once used to isolate herself while meditating. 500 years ago, the Grand Sage at the time modified the device so that it can no longer be controlled from the inside. They were effectively trapping one god with the power of another.
So, how are we gonna get to the Grand Sage's office?
Don't forget, today is Niagarbaha Day, arguably the most important day to the Academia. The Sages and core Academia personnel are busy loading the latest batch of research developments and legal decrees into knowledge capsules so that they can be entered into the Akasha. All the Darshan's researchers have their noses to the grindstone, and the Academia's grounds are flowing with all sorts of people. It's the perfect time for an infiltration. When the Grand Sage leaves his office to supervise the entering process, that's our cue to access the console and free the Dendro Archon.
Damn, he planned this out real well.
Well, yes. That's just the visible side of our plan, after all. If precedence holds, the Academia should have already started preparing for Nyagarbha Day.
Everyone should be in position. All that's left is for us to lead the charge.
Let's go.
So are we just gonna walk in through the front door, or...?
Yes. Were you expecting a stealthier approach?
Paimon can't think of a good comeback. Alright, it's all on Alhaitham if things go south.
After the enter, I guess we're just going in. Oh shit.
Scribe? Please, wait. Are you Scribe Alhaitham?
That's his first name? Scribe?
That's me. Is something the matter? I'm in a hurry.
No. I was just surprised to see you here. I had heard that the sages were looking for you not long ago, but I didn't know what for. And, also, please don't bring outside guests into the Academia.
Dude.
Outside guests? How did you arrive at such a conclusion? Your groundless inference shames the Haravatat Darshan.
What did you say? I'm the top student in Haravatat, and I earned 3rd place at the last Inter-Darshan debate. Don't look down on me!
That wasn't my intention. As your Haravatat senior, I just assumed that you possessed a greater aptitude for critical thinking. Look, based on what you already know, the purpose of my return and the reason they're here should be obvious.
Is that so? Wait a moment. Let me think. Don't tell me the answer. The sages search for you. A blonde-haired traveler. Outside guests. So, from the start, the sages weren't looking for you, but this traveler? And you were gone from the Academia for so long because...
Hey, shh. Yes, you've proven yourself as the top student in Haravatat. I surmise you've arrived at the correct conclusion.
As I expected. Please, forgive me. I wasn't thinking clearly just now. Thank you for getting me back on track.
It's nothing. We'll be on our way then.
All right. Thank you for your contributions to the Academia, Scribe.
I can't believe that's his actual name.
What the heck just happened now? What did he just guess?
I'm afraid I don't know either.
You have no idea?
Mm-hmm. He convinced himself of whatever truth he came up with. That is the so-called pride of a scholar. If someone questions their academic facility, they will instantly feign understanding to keep up appearances. Nowadays, the Academia is rampant with this type of scholar. Their obvious farces of intellect only serve to highlight themselves as fools.
Wow, so there are special ways to deal with smart people. We don't even need to make up our own excuses.
We shouldn't waste any more time. It would be problematic if we missed our window of opportunity. Let's go.
I guess we're here to kill what's his name? Oh shit, I think this is his entrance. This has to be his entrance.
this the Academia's
Oh, I
library?
guess not. It's a library.
Indeed. Known as the House of Dana, it is quite possibly the most extensive special collections library in Teyvat.
There are a lot of students going through here. Is it really okay just to waltz right in?
The Academia marches to a fast beat, especially since it's Nyargarbaha Day. They're all occupied with their own matters. Just act natural. Now, hurry along.
Oh, it's just me. Where's my Ayiki?
What's this platform for?
It's a lift that Academia personnel use to access higher floors.
Are we gonna take it then? The Grand Sage's office is up there somewhere.
No, not right now. We can't guarantee that we won't run into the Grand Sage. Let's step back and observe for now.
You think the Grand Sage will exit from there? And after he does, we'd sneak
Bro, I would have
past
just grabbed the book trying to blend in.
Paimon thinks that's really dangerous.
Who knows? However, if we can confirm Azar's current location, our operation will be much safer if we...
Allow me to offer you a hint. If you wish to know his location, look behind you.
Oh shit. Busted. That's the way?
What's Grand Sage Azar doing here?
Tell me it's the way.
Do not tell me you believed the Academia would not grow suspicious of you after such a prolonged absence, scribe. An eyewitness had informed me of your whereabouts, so I came to personally welcome you.
Damn.
Grand Sage, I didn't expect you to care so much about me. I'm truly flattered.
I'm sure, but compared to you, I am far more interested in these two unexpected guests. You are the Traveler and Paimon, correct? It's a pity that only now have I been afforded the opportunity to formally meet two of Sumeru's most esteemed guests. I do apologize for my lack of decorum.
Let's talk.
Excellent. You immediately initiated discussion instead of attempting to prepare some perfunctory excuse. You clearly understand the situation at hand, and have no intention of making a reckless stand. The foot traffic here renders this place unsuitable for discussion. Please, follow me to my office.
Uh-oh. Something's
This place
happening.
is crawling with guards. There's no way out for us.
All right then, Traveler. What did you wish to discuss with me? Today is Nyargarbaha Day, so I still have many responsibilities to attend to. There is little time for idle chit-chat before I detain you all.
I knew this was a trap all along, man.
You seem to know quite a bit about our endeavors. If that is so, then you should be praising our great work, rather than using your trivial misgivings in a futile attempt to sway me.
Trivial?
Then tell me, what do the Fatui want from me?
They want your money, they want your god, and they want your gnosis.
Worthless. Those are all completely worthless. Benefits, divine power. These materialistic words do nothing but debase our great work. Creating a god. Yes, we are using human wisdom to create a god. If humanity cannot attain omniscience and omnipotence, then we shall create a god to reveal them. This is the pinnacle of human wisdom.
Wait,
we shall regain a god's guidance at long last. No longer will we flounder in the interminable void of consciousness and knowledge. Even Irminsul will be freed from its plight. For our nation of scholars, this is the ultimate aspiration. No cost is too great to realize it.
I don't know what this dude's tripping on.
You will never understand the rapture of having a god be born within your very hands. With your degree of knowledge, you cannot even comprehend such an emotion.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Gods exist on a plane that far eclipses humanity's. Lesser Lord Kusanali. What can she even do?
Are they calling her useless? That's so mean.
Care for the people? Fend off sandstorms? Fabricate silly fairy tales? These are but child's play for the academia. Does that make us equal to the gods? We are a people favored by Greater Lord Rukadevata. Though I may have personally not seen it, our forefathers bore witness to true wisdom. The ascension of the Lesser Lord has brought nothing but bewilderment to the scholars. They all ask, is that truly what true wisdom is supposed to look like? With that in mind, it is better to keep her isolated in the sanctuary of Surasthana, so our academy will not become embroiled in turmoil.
What a pathetic justification. Do you really think that only the super smart or powerful should be able to call themselves gods?
As per your judgment, Grand Sage, they are indeed dangerous individuals. Not only are they acting against the academia, but their ideologies have the potential to lead scholars astray. Looks like there really was merit in my assignment.
Oh, Hatham? Are you talking about us?
What?
Anyway, I've brought them to the academia as ordered, but it took some time and trouble. Oh, that reminds me. Here's the investigation report you had requested. It's a summary of my time spent with the Traveler, an array of information about him ready for your perusal.
Is he betraying me?
Oh, Hatham! So you're still on the academia side! We finally started to trust you!
Wow. Wow. See, this is why you don't trust men. Men ruin everything.
Excellent. Detailed contents with no errors. I would expect nothing less than an immaculate report from the scribe. As it is Niagarbaha Day, I'll enter the information on you into the Akasha. Surely you know what that means.
We'll be monitored, just like Sino.
With the Akasha's calculation prowess, all of your actions will be predicted with an accuracy of at least 98%. Furthermore, your data will be updated in real time whenever new information presents itself. To put it into words you can understand, wherever you go, you will be walking under an invisible leash. This is Sumeru's greatest penalty for dishonest persons. Are you not familiar with the concept that great responsibility begets an equally great suspicion? In any case, you are Sumeru's most concerning external variable. Locking you down will greatly decrease the chance of any undesirable outcomes coming to pass.
You're despicable!
Despicable? Perhaps from your perspective, but I suppose you had mentally prepared yourselves for this, no? Your ploy was to sacrifice the Traveler here, was it not?
Lord Azar, I know what you're trying to say, but I've been following your plan this entire time. Why are you doubting me at this juncture?
Must I delineate your entire plan? Very well, I will spell things out. First off, I received an eyewitness report that you were spotted with the Traveler at Caravan Ribat. However, you immediately departed for the desert and escaped surveillance range. Judging by the time, you all likely encountered the truant General Mahamatra in the desert. Am I correct?
Maybe he's correct.
Maybe Paimon shouldn't have mentioned Sino just now.
The Academia had not received correspondence from its scribe for a prolonged time. You were also in the company of the Traveler, a close associate of Lesser Lord Kusanali and General Mahamatra Sino, who had defected from the Academia. With their instigation, what was the probability that you would betray the Academia? Rationally speaking, 50%? 70%? What do you think?
Regardless, that's only a guess. The facts are that I've brought the Traveler right before you, and I gave you my report.
Indeed, your boldness deserves praise. To think that despite status as an outlander, the Traveler is still willing to sacrifice for the sake of your plan. If I'm correct, you have a contingency plan to save Lesser Lord Kusanali and ruin our great work. Sneak into the Academia on Nia Garbaha Day, using Alhaitham's status as the scribe, for there is a good chance that an opportunity to save the Lesser Lord will arise. Should your intentions be discovered, Alhaitham will turn traitor and sacrifice the Traveler, thus proving his innocence. He can then stay inside the Academia and continue searching for a way to proceed forward. As for Sino, according to the Akasha's calculations, he will soon return to the Academia and confront me in person. I suppose this is also a part of your plan?
You'll see me as a traitor regardless of what I say, no? Even if you impugn me, it would have little effect on you all.
You misunderstand. Losing our scribe would irreparably damage the Academia's regular operations and the development of Sumeru's future academic systems. However, under the current circumstances, even that is trivial compared to what we stand to gain from our great work.
You said that I betrayed the Academia, but you, Azar, you've betrayed all of Sumeru, betrayed its Archon.
So flight has turned to fight at long last. Guards!
Oh shit, we're gonna throw hands right now. Uh-oh.
Well, what do we have here? So you stole that divine knowledge capsule.
Traitor! You traitor!
Even the most rational scholar will yearn for the power of a god in a moment of desperation. Aren't you doing the exact same thing as me, Alhaitham? Unfortunately for you, no god will lend you their power.
Azar!
He has gone completely insane. Take him to the Matra and exile him to Aru village. Then find someone to take these two to the confinement room. I'll deal with them later.
Grand Sage, we've finished all required preparations for Nyagarbha Day. We may begin to enter the capsules now.
Excellent. You may begin.
Dude has 2 swords. Uses none of them. Oh shit. He pretended to go crazy. What? So say the thing all along. For some reason, every time I saw edits of that, I thought he was brooming. Paimon.
Paimon got a bit carried away there. How was Paimon acting just now? Great, huh?
Marvelous.
Everything's going according to plan so far. We made it into confinement, and Alhaitham's probably done with his part too.
So, I guess this was the plan all along?
We even managed to trick Grand Sage Azar. Alhaitham sure knows how to cook up a plan. What are
For
we
real,
doing
man,
next?
even I started
Paimon
falling
has
for it.
trouble remembering things when she's worked up. Right. Paimon thinks it went something like this.
Apart from that, we still have yet another goal in the first stage of our operation, which is to send the Traveler to the confinement room.
What? Why do we want to get him locked up on purpose?
He's always been the person the sages are most afraid of, as well as the greatest obstacle to their successful implementation of their plan. They are very aware of the risk he poses to them. Once the Traveler is imprisoned, the sages will likely think that everything is under control. And with their guard down, the next phase of our plan will have a much higher chance of success.
I can already see the pompous looks on their faces.
Oh, that's a super tricky plan. But Paimon still thinks it's not really worth it.
That isn't the only reason, of course. He has a more important task once he's in confinement. According to the Academia scholars in Ramon's custody, Lesser Lord Kusanali has sealed off her consciousness in the Akasha ever since she was captured by the Doctor. That way, they can't pry any more information from her. Even if we break into the sanctuary of Suristhana, it will take time to awaken Lesser Lord Kusanali's consciousness. We need to do that in advance.
So our job is to wake up Nahida! Okay, totally worth getting thrown and jailed for.
The confinement room is inside the Academia, close to the sanctuary of Suristhana. It's a completely enclosed space, and you won't be receiving any visitors. I'll work with Ramon's scholars to make some modifications to your Akasha terminal. Once you're in, get as close as you can to Lesser Lord Kusanali and try to connect to her consciousness. However, as for whether she'll actually wake up, that will depend on our luck.
Akasha terminal today. It's the one that Alhaitham modified. Paimon thought they'd take our Akasha terminals when they'd locked us up in here. Were they being careless?
Good thinking.
Alright, so what now? Sounds easy enough. We can finally talk with Nahida after all this time. Let's do it. There's a light flashing on your Akasha terminal. It's almost like... the faster it blinks, the better the signal!
Put on my cricket. I need signal for my cricket. Oh, maybe here.
Whoa, it's Mora! Ooh, Mora! No, Paimon, we're not here to hunt for treasure.
This is a weird confinement. My cricket needs signal. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh no. Traveler. Oh no. It's the cricket. The cricket took control of his body. It's beeping. Oh, okay, I guess this is where we started. Oh, what's this?
Here? No signal again. Is it getting jammed?
Something around here, maybe. It has to be somewhere around here. Okay, maybe here. Oh, that's money. That's where we started. Oh wow, I can use my vision. Can't scatter out of here. Haha, get it? Skedaddle. Over here. No, usually the higher you go, the better reception. Or not. Where do I get signal? Maybe here. Oh, there you go.
Eh? Is this the right spot? Are you getting anything? Please work.
Is this a realm of consciousness? Well, it's very empty. God, I just cannot take him serious when he doesn't talk. Oh no, the baby. Dude, start playing Roblox in the background to wake her up.
Nahida!
Oh my god, he finally talked.
Hey, Nahida!
Oh my god, he's talking. Every time he talks, he just takes me so off guard.
When did it first start? Oh, right. It started from the moment I was born. I wanted to become a worthy Archon. So I've kept studying. Kept listening to my people and their hearts. Kept looking for a way to save Irminsul. So I can catch up. Catch up to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But I'm stuck in the sanctuary of Surasthana. The sages are creating a god to replace me. And I'm forced to lock my consciousness in this boundless darkness.
Nahida! Nahida!
It's so quiet here. Now that I think of it, I don't think I've ever actually listened to my own inner voice. Do Archons have them? Should Archons have them? Have I been doing the right thing? Am I really not needed?
Oh my god, stop. I'm literally gonna start crying.
How do I really feel about all of this?
God, the voice acting.
It's so quiet here.
Since you're the god of wisdom, you've known the answers to all these questions since the very beginning, haven't you?
Who are you? Whose voice is that? It sounds familiar. You're right, though. I won't ignore my own voice anymore.
Nahida!
Nahida?
Did you wake me up? Thank you. Why are you here?
We're here to rescue you. Are you alright?
Oh my god, he's
fine.
actually talking.
It's just... when I think of everything that's happened to me, I feel really angry now.
You should have been
Mark! How's everything? That's wonderful news! Great! We weren't locked up for nothing. When you went to wake up Nahida, Paimon was listening for any sounds outside. You were out for a long time. There are fewer and fewer scholars going about now. You think everyone's done with their Nyagarba Day stuff? Yep, so that means our next act is Nilu's performance!
Nilu, are you sure about this? You're taking such a great risk for them.
I'm sure, and I'm going. You know that I don't like to pass up any opportunity to dance, and this one is especially important.
All right. You seem to have a lot of trust in them, so I won't say more on the subject. But if anything happens, the few of us here may not be able to help you.
Don't worry. They've been through worse. Everything's going to be fine.
All right. You know, if you really do get arrested, we'll do everything we can to get you back.
Can't imagine Neil
Be
being
careful,
arrested.
even
That'd
if
be
it's only
crazy.
for our sakes.
Thanks,
A
Mr.
dancer
Zubair.
being arrested.
You're so very kind.
I feel like that would go badly in the social media. Oh! Oh, Nilo! Wow, I spent $100 for her. And here she
This
is.
isn't the way to
Oh,
the academia.
shit, my bad.
Better stick to the plan.
My bad, my bad. I got excited.
Here!
To here? What is it? Under? Where am I supposed to go? There? Where the hell am I supposed to go?
Yeah.
Go to the academia. Oh, I guess above there. I don't understand this map. I think it's above here? Yeah, I think it's up here. What? I was just here. Oh, I was supposed to go more on.
Nilu, how's it going? Nervous?
Definitely more than usual. But it's because I'm worried I won't dance well enough.
It's okay. Just focus on your performance. We'll take care of everything else.
You sure know how to talk. Taking all the credit, even though we came here together to help out.
Well,
what are they implying?
Thank you both. I'll have to treat you to a meal after all this ends.
What?
I really,
A woman
really
paying for a
appreciate all of
meal?
your help.
That's illegal.
Ooh, that sounds great. Huh. How can we say no to that?
All right, let's get back to business. Nilu, we'll be here
Why
to
is he
keep people
shaking?
from going to the academia so they don't
Because he's
interrupt your
shaking.
performance.
I was planning on telling them something like, the Academia's been conducting a weird experiment, and some of their test subjects escaped. It's really dangerous there, so stay away.
Oh, you couldn't think of anything better? Oh well, I guess it does sound like something the academia would do.
I think it sounds great. I'm counting on you guys.
Don't worry, it'll be a piece of cake.
I wonder how this is gonna go down. What the hell is this guy?
Hey, Nilu.
Sorry, it's great to see you, but I'm really busy right now. Our Bait People Away with Yalda Candies plan is working beautifully. Do you want some candy? We have more than we can give out.
Vihar, thank you so much for doing all of this. And even dressed up as the Knight of Flowers, no less. I'll pass on the candy, though. I cut back on sweets in the period leading up to a performance, and I'm about to start one.
You have a point. The stage is cleared and everything's ready, so you can start your performance at any time.
Yeah, thanks to you. I'm really grateful. All right, time to hit the stage.
You're welcome. The honor's all mine, since I'll have such a great view of the show.
I've never seen a performance like this. This is incredible.
Yeah, but I heard that public performances like these have been banned. I can't believe she's doing this here.
Grand Sage, there's some commotion outside.
Huh. How uninteresting. Issue the new Prohibition Act from the Akasha to the guards. They'll know what to do.
Do you think we should, like, stop her?
Let's just watch for a little bit longer.
That was beautiful. Alright, that was very beautiful.
Huh? Did you hear that? It sounds like a lot of guards just ran by.
Boy, you heard those perverts?
Does this mean
They're
the
like,
plan
oh,
has
let's
moved on
watch
to
a
the
little
next
bit
stage?
longer. Yeah, they liked it. They liked it.
It's great that everything seems to be going well. Come to think of it, when did Al-Haytham replace the knowledge capsule that was about to be entered into the Akasha? Oh, so that's when he did it! Paimon was too nervous to notice. Speaking of, didn't Al-Haytham also yoink the divine knowledge capsule from that mercenary leader in Port Ormos when everyone else was distracted? Oh, it's a time-tested trick of his. Why are we complimenting him? Yeah, he's smart and all, but he still makes Paimon's blood boil.
Hey, man. You can't be sex and
Let's
smart
review
at the
our
same
plan
time.
for this stage again.
Only hate count.
It's not like we have anything else to do right now anyway, and it'll help us feel more confident. Paimon remembers that Nilou's task was supposed to go a bit like this.
Now that Lesser Lord Kusanali's consciousness has been forcefully sealed, the core figures of the Academia and their guards have started to wear their Akasha terminals again. With the Doctor's technological support, they think they have nothing to fear.
How despicable of them to rely on such a person.
But this is also our chance. I was originally asked to draft the knowledge capsule for the Artistic Performances Prohibition Act when I was still at the Academia. It should be on the Grand Sage's desk right now, and will be entered into the Akasha during the next Nyargarbaha Day.
Are they really going to stop all artistic performances? That's horrible!
I'll make an identical knowledge capsule, but this time, I'll smuggle some misleading information into it. We only need to find an opportunity to switch the capsules. Once it's been entered into the Akasha on Yagarbaha Day, if someone were to be seen performing in public, the sages would definitely use that opportunity to announce the ban, and so the misleading information will be disseminated amongst the guards.
Sure sounds complicated, but it seems like if everything goes well, we'll be able to get rid of all the guards in the academia without any effort. That's pretty clever, getting right into their heads. I just have one question. Even if we manage to get the misleading info out to the guards, how can we be sure that they'll believe it?
People who are used to relying on the Akasha become less inquisitive, and their ability to distinguish truth from misinformation is significantly reduced. They will view everything the Akasha releases to them as the unequivocal truth.
The Akasha will turn humans into machines. I've seen it happen many times.
Yikes. Good thing I didn't wear it for long when I was working in Sumeru City. At first, I thought it was a good thing too. By the way, this plan still requires a performer, right?
Do you have someone in mind?
Nilu of Zubair Theater. I know her really well. We can trust her. I'm kinda hesitant to ask her to participate in a dangerous plan like this, but we can ask her in person.
All right. After the guards and the academia are gone,
then it'll be time for me and my stowaway brothers to shine. Here they come. Did you see that, Raman? They came out from the academia in droves.
After laying low in the city for so long, this is the moment we've been waiting for. My brothers have already sprung into action.
We couldn't do anything to them inside their coop, but outside the academia, this is our hunting ground.
With a lioness like you, the prey sure won't be able to run far.
We still need to eliminate the guards as soon as possible. If we give the sages enough time to realize what's happening, the plan's doomed.
All they've done is to sit on their cushy salaries and twiddle their thumbs all day while we fought and struggled every day in the desert. The only advantage they might have is their numbers.
Speaking of which, most of the guards who report directly to the Six Sages belong to the Corps of 30, but they have a completely different reputation. Following those blasted sages every whim, throwing away all the principles of being a mercenary. As someone in the same profession, I'm obligated to teach them a good lesson today.
Indeed, the trap has been set. All we need to do is lead them there.
All right, let's each take a road and herd those scattered guards back into one place. Make sure to attract their attention. Isak will be the key.
You gave such an important task to that child. Will he be okay?
It'll be fine. Isak was so determined to help, so let's put our faith in him. Besides, even if he's caught, the guards would be too scared to do anything to him. They've never seen Lesser Lord Kusanali in person, after all.
You've got a point. Anyway, I think I see them coming. Let's head out.
Good luck.
This outfit.
Hey, do you remember
fuck
what you
is
need to do,
this?
Isak? When the guards get here, you'll pretend to be Lesser Lord Kusanali and run away from them.
What is
Oh,
this?
yeah, I remember. Of course I do. I'm
This is
just
like Wish
a little
Nahida.
nervous.
Relax. Don't think about getting caught. Even if that happens, we won't leave you behind. You only need to think about getting the guards' attention and leading them to the Grand Bazaar. Leave the rest to us.
Okay, got it. I'm here to pay back Lesser Lord Kusanali for helping Grandpa. I won't get cold feet.
Hey, they're here.
I can see the Academia guards.
All right, it's time, Isak. Take a deep breath and go. You can do this.
No way this is gonna start doing that.
Why is there a guard over there? Did he already run ahead of me? This is different from our plan. But there's no time. I need to make a choice.
Huh? Did I just see something dart by? I'd better go have a look. Were my eyes playing tricks on me? I should go check to see if someone's hiding over there. There seems to be nothing here.
What kind of game is this?
Just to be safe, I should look around.
Good thing they
This is
didn't
like
find
Wind
me.
Trace.
I was close. I'd better hurry and keep going.
This looks so funny.
Hey! Lesser Lord Kusanali's over there! Stop!
What? Lesser Lord Kusanali? How did I not see anything just now?
Oh no, they found me. Where should I go?
Right there.
The target suspected to be Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped into the Grand Bazaar. Assemble and arrest her! Where did she go? How did she disappear?
Just to
Did we lose her?
retire.
Hurry up and find her!
Hey, why is your team here? Didn't we say to split up our search?
Hurry! Hurry! This place is... Why are you all here?
Yeah, isn't it one heck of a coincidence? Everybody's here. What on earth is going on? I suppose that's all of you?
Who are you? Did you set us up? What are you planning?
Phew, that was rough. I almost got caught.
Little brat? So you're not actually Lesser Lord Kusanali. Who exactly are you all? Eremites from the desert?
Just some colleagues. Think of this as a business competition, or a personal grudge. After stepping into our traps, stop thinking of yourselves as hunters. Behave like the prey you are.
An ambush? How's that possible? This is Sumeru City, but mercenaries from the desert somehow ambushed us!
It's kind of racist.
You've spent all your time hiding away in the academia. This place has long since become our hunting ground. Brace yourselves!
Pégales, man.
This is odd. The Academia has quieted down after the conclusion of the Nyargarbaha Day ceremonies, but it's much quieter than usual. Where are the guards? Why have I not seen a single one? Guards? Guards!
Grand Sage, how may I be of assistance?
I called for the guards. Why did you come?
My apologies, Grand Sage. Right now, all Academia guards have entered the city to perform the ordered arrest. I thought you knew.
Arrest? Who is there to arrest? I have an ominous feeling.
Arrest Lesser Lord Kusanali, right? Is that not what the order was?
Lesser Lord Kusanali? You mean she has disappeared?
Yes. I wouldn't dare make up something like that. Right now, everyone is in a panic, and many are saying that Lesser Lord Kusanali will take revenge on us.
What happened? Just what is going on? Lesser Lord Kusanali somehow escaped? Was it Alhaitham and his party that freed her? That's impossible. The Academia is heavily guarded today, and any order to release Lesser Lord Kusanali would be strictly confidential. Besides, Alhaitham and the Traveler are already in our hands. What manner of trickery did they employ? How could Lesser Lord Kusanali disappear into thin air? Disappear? Wait. How was the arrest order distributed to the guards?
It was issued by the Akasha earlier today. Only you have the authority to send messages like that, so I thought it was your order.
Let me check. Here. Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped from the sanctuary of Surasthana. Go to the city, and the Akasha indeed contains this information. And it clearly... How did they bypass my permissions to issue this kind of message? Was it the report about the Traveler that I'll... No. I specifically checked that knowledge capsule before entering it into the Akasha. Could that have been a red herring? Well, even if I figure it out now, it won't make any difference. The important thing now is to confirm Lesser Lord Kusanali's status. Have you been to the sanctuary of Surasthana to confirm that Lesser Lord Kusanali has indeed escaped?
Confirm? No, I haven't. It may be a bit offensive to say this, but Grand Sage, what you're saying doesn't make any sense. How can the information in the Akasha be inaccurate? What the Akasha decrees is fact. That is common knowledge to all of us. If we have to confirm the information and knowledge from the Akasha ourselves, then how is that any different from us learning that information ourselves? Wouldn't Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's legacy lose its meaning that way?
In the beginning, it was I who asked you to believe in the Akasha, to believe in the legacy left by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. Are you trying to use my words against me?
No, Grand Sage. I'm merely confused because I believe in you. I never meant to refute you.
Stay here and see if there are any suspicious people around. I'll go to the sanctuary of Surasthana on my own.
Yes, Grand Sage.
Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped from the sanctuary of Surasthana. Go to the city and arrest the escapee immediately. How can that be? Stop thinking about it. Stop. It must be a trick of theirs. As long as I personally confirm it. Ah! Impossible.
Oh, wait,
that's impossible. There must be something wrong with my eyes.
Damn. Oh no, she's there.
She really appeared again? What is the meaning of this?
What a comical sight, Azar.
Oh shit. Sino.
Once the Akasha has put certain thoughts into your head, even the Grand Sage can no longer see what's right in front of him. You all can only see the world in your mind, the one you think you know. And precisely because of this, you disregarded Lesser Lord Kusanali's existence. She has been a wise and worthy Archon.
Sino, have you been waiting for a chance like this? The Akasha predicted that you would return to the Academia to confront me. But I didn't expect it to turn out like this. I was careless.
No, you were blinded. Your faults stem from your reliance on the Akasha. You're still the same as always.
I truly did not expect a proud person like you to cooperate with Alhaitham and the Traveler.
People change, Azar. Admit it. The Akasha can't predict my actions anymore.
Then tell me, what have you found during your investigation?
You want to buy time? This is the sanctuary of Surasthana. Under your own regulations, even Academia staff are forbidden to come here. No one will come to save you. As for the investigation, I've at least confirmed that you are guilty of insurgency against the Archon. A serious crime.
So what? Did you do all of this so I would plead guilty in front of you, General Mahamatra?
No. I want you to plead guilty in front of the Archon herself.
Oh.
You once said that I had no standing to judge you. So now, how about judgment in the name of a god?
Oh, damn. This is about to go berserk.
How long do we have to wait? Paimon wants to know how things are going out there. Paimon hasn't heard any sounds outside for a while. Hopefully something bad didn't happen.
Don't think like that.
Yeah, but aren't you scared that we might be locked up in here for the rest of our lives? Thinking about it, at least Paimon has you. We could still chat like this. When Paimon thinks of Nahida being imprisoned alone in the sanctuary of Surasthana, Paimon can't help but feel sorry for her.
Here comes your savior.
Yes.
Yeah! Paimon just knew you would come to rescue us!
You two really owe me some big thanks. I had to search through who knows how many guards to find the key here. It felt even more tiring than whacking them. I'm exhausted.
Thanks a lot.
I'll give you a massage
Need Paimon
later.
to rub your shoulders?
No, that's, I'll pass.
What are you afraid of? Oh, are you ticklish?
Now isn't the time to talk about being ticklish. Things in the city and on Sino's side are both going well. The guards that stormed out of the Academia are all taken care of. The Corps of 30 is in charge of the city's defenses, but we already talked to Asfand. They've been fed up with the sages bossing them around. As long as it doesn't break their employment contracts, they'll turn a blind eye.
That's probably because you've been super great friends with them for a long time. So, how's Sino doing?
The Grand Sage is in his custody. Even I know how terrible it is to fall into Sino's hands, so he probably does too. Sino forced him to release Lesser Lord Kusanali. He has no choice but to obey. So, hurry to the sanctuary of Surasthana. Assuming nothing weird happened, we should have already rescued our Archon. Honestly, I didn't expect our ragtag bunch to do this well. We just came together last minute to save the Archon, you know? Alright, you two better go. I still have to clean up some messes in the city. See you around.
Damn. It's getting really late. Oh, where is this? Damn, about time I got access to this. Where even was this? So that's how you exit. Dude, I could not find that waypoint to save my life. So yeah, now I'm already lost. Ooh, fancy. Oh yeah, they will. my girl.
Should I say it's nice to meet you? This is the first time we've met in real life. Before, we've only met in dreams,
Oh, that's
consciousness,
true.
or when I was in someone else's body. Thank you so much for coming to rescue me, but I also need to apologize. During this time, I did some self-reflection. My sense of inferiority and yielding to the academia led to all of this, and created so much trouble for you all.
Girl, we're here to help all the
because you're a
nations.
good Archon and one of our
Your
friends.
nation's in trouble, just call Traveler.
Thanks, you two. Amazing. So this is how it feels to walk out of that cage with my own body. It's like I just had an endlessly long dream. I can't even tell if I just woke up or was only now born into this world. My concept of self has become so clear. But now doesn't seem to be the time to indulge in this feeling. This is really embarrassing. You all just rescued an Archon, and now she needs your help to save her country, and even the entire world.
It's okay. With you here, Paimon's sure that everything will work out.
There's one more thing.
What is it?
For all the things the Academia did to me, and for all the folly it committed in the name of wisdom, as their Archon, I will make them pay.
Ah!
Sounds good.
Wow! That's the spirit! You're finally standing up for yourself and not letting people walk all over you!
I understand now. To be a better Archon, I first need to better myself. If you haven't even figured out how to be a caterpillar, how can you be a butterfly? Yes, true. That reminds me. I wonder how far along the Academia is with their God creation plan. We need to hurry and prevent the birth of that false god. I need to make some preparations. Since I'm now free, I can establish a direct link to the Akasha and control it. First things first, I need to remove the restrictions that the doctor put on me in the Akasha. After that, I'll make some adjustments and revoke the sage's permissions. The Akasha will then be like how it originally was, only operable by the Archon. After all, the Academia betrayed Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's trust. This might take some time. In the meantime, you should also work on your own preparations. If we don't stop the God creation plan in time, we'll be in for a tough fight.
I wonder how much in I have to go for.
Might as well prepare for a fight!
The Scara, the longest
When
day.
we're done, we can take a walk around. After all, we missed out on a lot of stuff when we were locked up.
Wait, maybe like that. Okay. That was a quick break.
How's it going, Nahida?
I'm done with the parts that needed my involvement to complete. Although it's my first time working with the Akasha like this, its internal structure and operation procedures are easy for me to understand. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's design is truly brilliant. Oh, also, this is for you.
What? What the hell is that?
What's this little floaty thingy?
She just created this?
It's a small device I put together just now. You can think of it as an upgraded Akasha terminal.
What the hell?
You may not need it right now, but it should be helpful in certain situations.
Wait! This thing has the same characteristics as Paimon!
Dude, you're
We're
fired.
both small things that float!
Being replaced.
All the things that make Paimon special got copied! When Paimon appears with the Traveler from now on, people won't remember Paimon because she isn't unique anymore!
It's alright, Paimon. It can't replace you. It's only a flying device, but you're the Traveler's irreplaceable friend.
You're so good at comforting people, Nahida. If only the Traveler was as smart as you.
I was simply telling you what I feel to be the truth. I wasn't trying to comfort you.
Nahida, you're natural at this. What you just said made Paimon even happier.
By the way, there's something I need to confess. Even though I'm the Archon and in control of myself again, I'm not very good at fighting. You may have heard that an Archon's power is derived from their people's faith. However, I'm not as well loved as Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. If we get into a situation where combat is our only option, I'll have to count on you, and I'll do my best to provide support. I'm glad I can rely on you.
So the God of Wisdom isn't good at fighting? That actually sounds about right.
I've located where the false god is. Time is of the essence, so let's skip to it.
Oh, I guess we're better go fight him. Oh, okay. Put that. Let's change the team a bit. My boy.
A walk would be nice.
And my second boy.
Gonna be epic.
What is this place? Is this really the way we need to go? Wow. Who would have thought there'd be a place like this hidden right slap bang in the middle of the city?
The sages wanted to realize their god creation plan without being discovered. The safest and most convenient way would be to build within the academia itself.
That's true. They were already hiding one god, so why not two?
What the fuck?
Judging from the structure here, the project is a huge undertaking. The sages really saw the god creation plan as their ultimate goal. But this place doesn't look like it could have been constructed by the academia alone. The Fatui under the doctor sure didn't hold back. They provided a lot of technological support.
Yeah, or else they wouldn't have been that generous.
Is that it, though? I've always felt that this doctor is different from the academia sages. Instead of being interested in the end product, it's like he's enjoying the experimental process.
The Fatui Harbingers are all such weirdos. So, the doctor being weird is actually normal.
So, this Fatui that they're trying to turn into a god is called the Balladeer? We had previously...
Paimon knows that he was a prototype puppet for the Raiden Shogun before he became a Fatui Harbinger. That's why he wants a Gnosis so badly. There's no way he'd willingly be a test subject. Now with that temper and ego of his.
It sounds like you know the Balladeer quite well.
We've had a feud encounter.
I see. Tell me more about him and what he's like. The more we know now, the better we can plan for and react to any future situation. Ah, I see. How fascinating. Alright, time to go. Let's get through here and meet him in person.
Oh, what the hell?
Time to work.
Come on, let's begin.
Let's light it up.
Let's end this quickly.
My apologies.
My work.
Stay right there.
I don't want to use my own.
Whirling
I guess this is it.
Oh, something's close.
It looks like we can climb up these pipes. ground seems all messed up. Let's go around and see if there's a way to fix it.
Am I supposed to? Oh.
It seems to have stopped. Let's continue.
I'm supposed to throw myself. Now what? Oh. Nice.
Stabilize. Let's begin.
Obey!
Stay I guess this is it.
I'm supposed to fix that, I think.
Frozen. Crisp. You'll get
Solidify.
frostbite.
Transfigurate! My apologies!
Can't run from death.
But
The cart is stuck. Maybe there's something wrong with the tracks.
No!
Let's try adjusting the direction of the device to clear the tracks.
what? I can't get up there. Damn it. My ults are gonna be gone. Sobre causa. I guess that's gonna go over there so I can grab that chest. Oh, well, there's a second one coming. Oh. Let's see, it's not like it won't let me in. Why won't it? Okay. No, damn it. I don't know why I couldn't make the little side handles closer.
I'll put you on high heat.
Gather!
Whirling snow!
Shouldn't get careless. Too low.
Okay, now I don't have a ride. Oh.
My will embody.
Let's begin this.
Take flight.
I guess this is come at me.
Transfiguration.
This. Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun. Looks like I went too far. Let's move.
Cryo incarnate. Take your true form. Whirling snow. Teamwork is dreamwork.
That was like way too bold right there. There you go. Nice view. Oh man, I'm getting real tired. This is the latest I've stayed. If you don't know, I go to work at 3 a.m. I get up to go to work at 3 a.m. So this is very late for me.
Looking at its operational status, we must prepare for the worst. The god they wanted to create is likely close to completion or already completed.
Oh no! What should we do? Paimon can't imagine how hard it would be to fight against the Fatui Harbinger with the Gnosis.
Infinite
Are
healing.
you nervous, Paimon?
If you really want to know, of course Paimon...
Yes, I am. This is probably the first time I feel not just nervous, but curious as well.
Curious? Curious about what?
Curious about our fate. To me, everything we perceive in this world Everything we learn and everything that happens to us is considered knowledge, and if it's a form of knowledge, then it can be understood. However, only fate is about that which has yet to occur, so it has always drawn my curiosity. So to me, fate is the ultimate knowledge. That's also why I love observing humans and all the things that happen to them. It all brings me great satisfaction. And now, at long last, I'm not just an observer anymore. I will personally experience my own fate with you by my side. Isn't this such a wonderfully exciting thing?
Ah, so that's what you mean. Paimon thinks she understands what you're feeling.
Agreed. Okay, let's continue on. I can sense his aura from here.
Who would have thought the world would be so eager for my birth? I remember you, Booer, the god of wisdom, and standing beside you, the traveler.
Is he all-knowing and powerful now like Greater Lord Rukkhadevata?
No, I can't feel the same kind of divinity I felt from the Greater Lord. It seems that the sages didn't get the chance to infuse the divine knowledge capsules into him. But even still, he has undoubtedly become a true god now.
So we're too late? The Balladeer has already become a god?
The Balladeer. A long bygone title. When my spirit ascended to divinity, I felt as if I had existed for the same number of epochs as heaven and earth. Looking back, the existence of what once called itself Kunikazushi appears infinitely small and ugly.
This imposing aura, it really feels like a god's.
A body that capitalizes on the Balladeer's original construction as a mechanical puppet, with the Gnosis serving as a constant power supply. How much effort and resources did the sages put into this? From a purely technological perspective, it's a commendable achievement indeed. It's no exaggeration to say, this is the culmination of human wisdom.
You sure are something! Dishing out compliments at a time like this?
But I don't think he's reached the spiritual height of a god.
Strife is engraved upon every god and every gnosis brought forth into this world. Can you feel it? The exhilaration of such power, and the thrill of anticipation for our contention.
Nahida wouldn't feel the same things as you!
Do you not realize that you are interrupting a conversation between gods? Lowly creature, know your place!
The strife engraved upon a Gnosis. You're talking about the Archon War. Tevat's current peace was not easily won. I didn't personally participate in the Archon War, but the way I see it, all those losses were meaningless, driven by the demands of the laws. There's no point in bringing it up again.
Is that so? Yet I am deeply disappointed that I was never allowed the fortuity to personally participate in the Archon War. This is a first. Encountering a god in this world who does not crave power. No wonder your own people have abandoned you, god of wisdom. Your judgment is as your existence, unsubstantial. This is where everything ends, Booer. the god of wisdom. You should know that wisdom cannot solve every problem. Like now, where your only option is to face me in combat. Come! Let us reenact a scene of the Archon War. Come and inaugurate my birth as a god.
Well, shit.
My will embodied.
Ah!
My apologies. Transfiguration.
Perish! My endless cycle begins!
Stabilize. This is order.
Do your master's bidding. I'm going in. Sakura swirl.
Oh, okay, he died. Never mind, let's move on. Oh my god. See? That's like half the stuff. I just keep trying to talk to him.
Adventure time.
Burn to oblivion!
Take your true form. My apologies.
He's doing like no damage.
Kneel!
What do I do?
Gather!
This is fucking isolating, man. Dude, look what the fuck.
Tremble!
My will embodied.
How am I supposed to
Whirling snow.
Look at them feet.
Reality is pain!
Tú smacked her like a cucaracha.
This is supposed to be a battle between gods, yet you choose to hide behind a mortal. And now, you're acting like you'd sacrifice yourself for a human. Are you having fun proving a false sense of heroism to yourself, Boor?
What the fuck?
The data collection is almost complete. Do you even know how many times you've tried to take my gnosis from me?
Oh shit, domain expansion time.
We just concluded the 168th loop. Did you know that in the effort to create you, the people of Sumeru were forced to live through the exact same number of Sub-Zerus festivals and Samsara cycles.
The power of dreams. When did you use it on me? You can't even defeat me in a dream. What do you hope to achieve with this little trick?
Come, Traveler. Just like before. Allow me to awaken the memories in your dreams.
All that battle experience!
It's more than that. Compile everyone's wisdom in the name of the Archon. That is the original function of the Akasha. I've sent everything that happened just now to the people of Sumeru in the form of knowledge. I've asked them to help you find a way to defeat the false god. Now, all of Sumeru's wisdom.
Meaningless tricks won't save you. Are you done with your tricks? Can I finally take this as a real battle between gods?
I'll leave this to you, the first sage of Lure.
I am the all-knowing god.
This thing does.
Hey! Share my
This
knowledge!
team is not. Oh wow, it's
Kneel!
Transfiguration!
the first time.
Order guide you.
Oh my god. Oh no,
Burn
don't
to
you?
oblivion!
Cryo incarnate!
Sis, I feel like I'm in.
My apologies! Whirling snow!
Stabilize.
Reality is pain!
Everyone hold hands!
I wonder. Oh wow, she's healing, I think.
Solidify.
Tremble! Burn to oblivion!
Take flight!
Kneel!
Take your true form! My apologies!
Good riddance, cruel world.
Whirling snow!
Hey!
Hold what?
Gather.
Hold what?
Your
happened.
new god awakens!
Could it break? But first...
Now, your eyes have been opened.
That's like you. I didn't understand that part.
My will embodied!
Kneel!
Stabilize!
Let's light it up! Whirling snow!
Don't tell me nothing
Reality is pain! Humans. Filthy humans. Wait! Please! Anything but the gnosis! That's mine! Don't even try! I'll never go back!
We haven't yet found the answer to the most important mystery. Irminsul is still waiting to be saved. With the power of another Gnosis, we may now finally understand the last memory of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
This is...
That's right. This is the last memory of my predecessor.
Huh. This sure seems very different from what Paimon imagined. Shouldn't Irminsul be in this realm of consciousness?
Yes, that is our destination. But I didn't expect the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata to be as polluted as this. Forbidden knowledge? It seems you know about a concept that even I don't completely understand. Could you tell me what you know? Your inference seems logical enough.
Okay, I need to put the pizza in the fridge and brush my teeth. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back.
Forbidden knowledge once polluted the desert thousands of years ago, but was successfully repelled thanks to King Deshret's self-sacrifice and Greater Lord Rukkhadevata nearly exhausting her power.
Oops.
Then, a second instance of forbidden knowledge pollution occurred during the Conria Cataclysm 500 years ago. But I'm afraid it is much more serious this time, with Irminsul itself already in danger.
So, if we're in the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, and it's also been affected by forbidden knowledge pollution, then does that mean, in order to save us, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata?
Yes. It's very possible that she sacrificed her life in the fight against forbidden knowledge. She didn't completely eradicate forbidden knowledge, but if it weren't for her actions, the pollution would have been far more rampant over these past 500 years. The way that everyone, including me, has forgotten everything about forbidden knowledge may very well be due to her restoration of Irminsul.
Aww. Do you feel sad, Nahida?
I'm just sharing her pain. The pollution of her consciousness here is severe. There is madness, chaos, and pain all around us. Did she fight to resist the forbidden knowledge pollution in such terrible conditions, all the way up to her last breath? She even used her last remnant of lucid consciousness to leave a clue for us to follow. Yes, her words were distorted by forbidden knowledge, so that's all we could hear. But now, we have a chance to find the answer to this mystery. We can cross the polluted consciousness until we found the right path to meet with her lucid consciousness. And then, we'll let Greater Lord Rukkhadevata tell us the truth in person.
Wow.
Each of us need to be mindful of the state of our own consciousness while we are here. Even with the Gnosis' protection, we must always keep a clear mind. Otherwise, we could go mad at any moment.
That's so scary.
Don't worry. It should be easy enough for you to keep that mind of yours clear, Paimon.
Are we in the air? And why is there a huge boat?
That's the boat of consciousness, which symbolizes reason here. It's...
Wow. What are these? The monsters seem to have been affected by them.
I guess the whole concept of keeping her unconscious.
Stabilize!
Transfiguration! Everybody stand back! Embrace the ice!
Oh, I missed.
Yeah!
This is order. Solidified.
By ordinance divine, my will embodied.
Oh shit, the wolves.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
talking anymore.
Yeah! Take your true form. My apologies.
Look! Four-leaf sigils have appeared in the sky!
Do your master's bidding. Everybody stand. Sakura swirl. Yeah.
To control the boat of consciousness, we need to find the helm first. We changed direction. Are we still going the right way, Nahida?
Mm-hmm. Judging from the current route, the boat of consciousness will soon take us out of here. We'll be arriving at our destination soon. How are you feeling? Are your minds still intact?
Huh? But everything's been completely normal for Paimon.
Hopefully there won't be any more interruptions. This time, we should be able to meet Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
Are you saying you've never met Greater Lord Rukkhadevata before?
No. It seems that my birth and her death took place at the same time. Otherwise, I think she would have given me a little more guidance, and I could have done a better job.
Hey, you've done a great job, Nahida. Let's get out of this creepy place and go meet her. So, is this the place you were talking about?
Whoa.
The base of Irminsul?
This is giving me Elden Ring vibes.
Well, this is the place.
We're here to find Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, right? But the one standing over there is...
Is that... me? She looks exactly like me. Are you Greater Lord Rukkhadevata?
Yes, that's me. Are you surprised by my appearance? Irminsul and the surrounding lands have been reproduced here as they were years ago. But this is just a realm of consciousness. We are manifestations of the same nature. Hence why we would appear exactly the same.
We're of the same nature? Why?
Because you are me, and I am you. You are me in the new samsara.
The new samsara?
As Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, I'm the avatar of Irminsul. And you are the purest branch snapped from Irminsul. Imagine it this way. Even if a tree dies, its branches will eventually take root and grow, continuing the tree's life in another form. I'm merely the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. The real me has presumably died a long time ago. Judging from your appearance, I've probably been dead for 500 years. But you're finally here. My new self in the samsara.
If this is true, then am I going to be a great Archon like you someday?
Though we share the same nature, our fates are bound to be different. All things have their own fate. When a branch grows into a mature tree, it won't be the same as the original tree.
That's why fate is the ultimate knowledge, isn't it?
That's a great insight. Yes, very good. It's also precisely why you won't become like me.
Really?
But perhaps you may become an even greater Archon than I. I already see a determination in you that I didn't possess in my time, and the future that it leads you to will be yours alone. Along with the blessings from your past experiences. Don't worry. The growth of wisdom is like that of a plant. You only need to wait quietly for the flower to bloom.
Come to think of it, the sages never had the faintest inkling of the meaning of wisdom.
Thank you. Nothing makes me happier than discovering that the Archon I always admired was in fact myself in another fate. It's so nice to speak with you, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. I've always wanted to meet you.
The feeling is mutual. From the moment I snapped the branch off Irminsul and created you, I've also looked forward to talking with you.
Could you tell me why you wanted to create me? And what exactly happened when you died?
Ah, I see. You're here seeking answers, right? Everything that day, even the sky itself, changed into a color like this. At that time, the seven were all summoned to the nation of Conria. Except for me. I had a more important task to attend to. I had to protect Irminsul. The disaster occurred together with the pollution of forbidden knowledge. At that very moment, with my consciousness connected to Irminsul, I sensed something was wrong. The pain started to torment my mind. By the time I reached Irminsul, it was already displaying signs of corruption. Had I not repelled the pollution of forbidden knowledge with King Deshret thousands of years ago, I might have felt even more hopeless and lost.
So what exactly is forbidden knowledge?
It's a kind of knowledge that doesn't belong to this world, and a form of truth that can't be understood. It came from the very bottom of the abyss. Even I could never understand it. The world is constantly rejecting it, leading to all kinds of bad phenomena. If we allow forbidden knowledge to pollute Irminsul, I'm afraid the entirety of Tevat could fall apart.
So, there's knowledge that even the God of Wisdom can't understand?
At that time, I knew I couldn't repel the forbidden knowledge with my strength alone. Which is why I created a device that compiled human wisdom and named it the Akasha.
It's truly the world's most amazing invention.
Thank you. For a long time, I thought dreams were the fruit of human wisdom. Though it was selfish to do so, I borrowed people's dreams using the Akasha. Then I compiled their wisdom and all of my own power.
Well, did it work?
Thanks to the wisdom of the people of Sumeru, almost all the forbidden knowledge was cleared from Irminsul. But things didn't go as smoothly as I thought. I had a terrible headache, which gave me an uneasy feeling. And then, I remembered that my consciousness was also connected with Irminsul. It brought me knowledge and wisdom, but vile corruption as well. From the very beginning, my existence had been polluted by the forbidden knowledge.
Oh no. How could that happen?
I've experienced that pain in your consciousness. It must have been a horrible experience.
Yes, but my feelings weren't important. The important thing was that even if I died, my existence and everything related to me would continue to exist in Irminsul as memories and knowledge, meaning that the forbidden knowledge couldn't ever be permanently eradicated. And there's no way for me to eliminate myself. It would be a sort of paradox. So, I took the purest branch of Irminsul as my incarnation in the next samsara, and left a trail of clues, all in hopes that you would come here and remove me and my pollution from Irminsul forever.
Wait, no, I can't.
So you realize what that implies? You are very smart indeed. Irminsul has all the knowledge and memories of this world. And as you've realized just now, removing me from Irminsul means I essentially will never have existed in this world. But this is the only way to save Irminsul.
People love you so much, and they've missed you so much over the past 500 years. I am exactly the same. So how can we just forget you like this? Is there really no other way? There must be something else I can do.
You're the god of wisdom, Boer. You should know that there is no other way.
But this is so cruel. I don't want to forget you.
No need to feel so sad, Boer. As someone who delights in wisdom, you should feel joy at finally finding the answer. These are the words in their entirety. The answer you've been seeking all along. Let the world completely forget me. We all nestle under the great tree of wisdom, peering out to perceive the world. From the earth and from the rain, we perceive its wonders, until we become a white bird to perch atop a branch, and finally snap off the most important leaf. Once upon a time, I alone dreamed in this world. In my dreams, everybody would also dream after they fell asleep. Wild and wonderful thoughts would emerge from their minds. Some tumbled to the ground, and others floated to the sky, connecting all things in the world into one dazzling net. Among a plethora of worlds were numerous smaller worlds, all of fate, finding within the tapestry their brilliant glow.
I gradually understood that these indescribable and constantly changing things are the most profound things in the world. Only they can completely repel the madness. Only dreams can awaken consciousness from the deepest darkness. I'm the one who posed this question, yet also the one who sought a solution. Saving the world with the dreams of the people used to be my answer. And now, you've also found your own answer, and I shall return all the dreams to the people. Goodbye, people of Sumeru. May you be blessed tonight with the sweetest of dreams.
I'm sobbing. I, I started crying. What the fuck? Oh, that was sad.
I'm alright. I'm just a little confused. We've just saved the world, right? So why am I crying?
Her face literally makes me want to cry.
I don't know where this feeling inside of me is coming from, but I feel very sad. Just now, we used the power of two gnosis to successfully connect with the Ermin soul consciousness from 500 years ago. Then, we removed the remaining pollution from Merman soul.
Yeah, what's wrong? Weren't you there just now?
Something's about to go down real bad. El doctor?
Huh? That sound. Traveler! Paimon!
I've been waiting here far too long.
I knew it.
But finally I have the chance to be alone with you. All the precious time I wasted has finally paid off.
The doctor! What have you done?
Just a type of sound wave that can quickly put defenseless people into a dream. As I expected, it doesn't have any effect on gods. This is the only thing of interest I found among the sage's research. I thought I'd take it for a little spin. Don't worry. I know you would never forgive me if I actually killed them. I'm here to negotiate with you. Naturally, I won't do anything dangerous that could potentially damage our relationship.
Negotiate with me? I heard you had already left Sumeru. Why are you here again now?
I left Sumeru, but I also stayed in Sumeru.
See?
Even the God of Wisdom is restricted by the habits of cognition. How disappointing.
You mean there are many different versions of you in this world?
I knew it.
An astute guess. Even the same individual will have different cognitions at different ages. A long time ago, I made a major decision in hopes of preserving all my perspectives of how I observed the world. Observation is the first step of any experiment, but observing the current world doesn't satisfy me. It lacks an important dimension, that of time. So I saved segments of all my ages and made them into independent individuals. That's all there is to it. Indulge me. How does the God of Wisdom find my method of seeking knowledge?
It's an insult to the very concept of life. Life inherently has many rules and restrictions, each with its own significance and reason to exist. It can't be broken on a whim.
Good. Amazing, even. Indeed, it's difficult for humans to make peace with themselves, not to mention oneself from a different period.
Since you're in the academia, why wait until now to show up? You could very well have stopped us and helped that fake god.
Simple. Let me ask you this. Would any staff member ever help the subject in the middle of an experiment?
It was my experiment. So why should I interfere with the results?
The Academia saw the plan to create a god as their ultimate goal, yet you only saw it as an ordinary experiment. You really are crazy. If the experiment succeeded, you would have had a new god on your hands. How would you have faced your own god then? Would you still take the same stance? Would you still hold the same view of yourself?
I'm first and foremost a scholar. These results should be left to the judgment of the hypothetical me confronted with that outcome. But you're right. And that's exactly why I'm disappointed with the conclusion of this experiment.
As an individual, you don't have any sense of belonging. You seem to have even fewer convictions than a typical scholar.
Oh no, I certainly have my own convictions. They just don't fit your standards, that's all. All right, that's enough conversation for today. The experiment is over, and it's time to tidy up the equipment and reclaim any useful materials. For example, the Gnosis. Lesser Lord Kusanali, you're an intelligent Archon. I'm sure you understand the disparity in our combat abilities at this time. Besides, you have no way to use that Electro-Gnosis in battle.
Didn't you say you were here to negotiate with me? Somehow, it's starting to seem like you intend to take it by force now.
I'm merely stating a fact. After all, I'm also a scholar. Naturally, I hope to show proper respect and dignity to the God of Wisdom.
Your hypocrisy is built on absolute confidence. I understand your scheme, but... what if I were to destroy the Gnosis now and awaken the heavenly principles?
Awaken the heavenly principles? Do you think that's really possible?
The heavenly principles have been silent for many years, but the Gnosis are symbols of their control over Tevat and all the laws. Will the destruction of a Gnosis attract the attention of the heavenly principles? And if so, how do the Fatui plan to deal with the consequences? Do you dare to gamble such a possibility with me?
Gamble? How surprising. I thought you would show evidence or use rigorous reasoning to prove your point. The word gamble is the last thing I expected to hear from the God of Wisdom. But this is a clever move. You must have seen through me when I first captured your consciousness. As a scholar, I respect all possibilities. This has always been my principle and is an essential trait as an experimenter. Indeed, I can't ignore this possibility. So tell me then, what are your conditions?
This foreign Gnosis will only lead to disaster if it stays in Sumeru. But this Electro-Gnosis is the prize I obtained after defeating one of your fellow Harbingers. Now, as the one who initiated this cascade of events, shouldn't you pay the corresponding price?
Price? Interesting. What price would you have me pay?
How about erasing all your other segments?
So this is how you wish to restrict me, the most threatening opponent of the Nation of Wisdom. What you request of me is like plucking out the eyes I have placed in the dimension of time. Segments are extraordinarily difficult to make. They require extremely rare resources and enormous amounts of time and effort, requiring me to destroy them all here and now. Bravo. A suitably wise decision on your part. Yes, how very interesting. Can I assume that you have long been wary of me? Among all the versions of me, this segment you see now is the most selfish. If it weren't me, your idea wouldn't have worked. What did you see when you were imprisoned? You were observing me, and that's how you know I've long grown tired of their doubts and endless arguments.
Like you said, It's difficult to make peace with yourself. Being as smart as you are, have you managed to do that?
I see. If you think all those versions of me are worth a gnosis, then deal.
You sure didn't hesitate much. Is the relationship between all the versions of you really that bad?
I don't think there's any need to dwell on that. The surplus versions of me can be exchanged for a gnosis. Do you think anyone can offer themselves at a higher price? Besides, with my abilities, it's only a matter of time until I find better perspectives. Perhaps it's best to say, you're just temporarily ahead. But what I'd like to know is, how can you be sure that I've really erased them?
I can see your remaining honesty.
What a ridiculous decision! You can't be serious!
How could I have been so
short-sighted?
You think this is the end? Wait,
I'll have
please wait.
You'll make
Good
this
riddance,
moment
Count.
You will regret this.
Well, have you confirmed that it's complete?
Here, take it. The future of Sumeru City will be in my hands alone. I will shut down the Akasha and let curiosity and the thirst for knowledge drive the realm of academics once again. There won't be any further gaps for you to exploit.
It truly pains me that my academic achievements have never been appreciated in my homeland. Of course, I have no interest in being rejected by this city for a third time. Another chess piece. And where is your dendronosis?
Don't be greedy, Harbinger of Snezhnaya.
No, this is a different transaction. If you intend to turn off the Akasha anyway, then there's no further use for the Gnosis of Sumeru, is there? Besides, isn't it the Archon's duty to deliver what's desired of the Seeker? Oh, judging from your expression, you don't seem to find the idea very agreeable. Then let's think of it this way. Since you're the god of wisdom, how about I exchange some knowledge with you?
People exchanging knowledge with the god of wisdom is the stuff of legends. Yet here you wish to exchange knowledge for the god of wisdom's property. Arrogant as that is, it has piqued my interest.
Let me ask you, have you in all your mighty knowledge ever heard the rumor that the skies of Tevat are fake?
Huh?
That's the secret hidden by Ermin's soul concerning the truth of this world. Once I finish telling you about this, it will be time for me to say goodbye. With negotiations, we've all gotten what we wanted. I'm very glad I got to meet you like this.
Your arrogance may know no bounds, and convictions may mean nothing to you. But I'll still listen to what you have to say.
Together! Okay. Wake him up. Are you awake? Kali says it's time for breakfast. Come on, get up! Good morning! How are you feeling today? Good to hear. It looks like we've recovered pretty well. Not even Tainari could stop us from going out now, right? Come on, Traveler, let's go!
What the fuck was that trip? Oh my god, my resin is almost capped. I still don't have access to the domain, do I? No. That's impossible. Maybe here? I'm talking very low now because it's 1 AM. There's no way I haven't unlocked this boss yet. Very long elevator.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Oh, what the hell is this? The hell? What is this? Should I wish? That was a very long elevator. There's no way I haven't unlocked this dude. Oh my god, so many quests to do. Why is this elevator so long?
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
So you're telling me I still don't have access to dudes? Extremely tired. I don't care. There's some bullshit that I haven't completed. Like I haven't unlocked that fight. I'ma just do 2 condensed resin and go to bed.
Cryo incarnate! Transfigurate! I'm going in!
I will have order.
Take flight! Take your true form! Kamisato art! Sumetsu! Transfiguration! Do your masters... Take flight!
If only this something was fun to play. It's very annoying. They gave those things way too much. Oh, way too much HP.
My will and...
Solidify! Order guide you!
My apologies! Sakura swirl!
Gather!
Whirling snow! By ordinance divine! Teamwork is dreamwork! My apologies!
Solidify! This is order.
Manifest! Take flight! Kamisato art! Sumetsu! Transfiguring!
That sucks. And that sucks even more. Oh my god, I never stay so bad. Well, I made it to the cutscene at least. I don't know how far I need to go to unlock the boss. But that's okay, I'll worry about it next time. Thank you for coming up. Thank you to whoever joined my stream. I am losing my voice. It is 1 a.m. in the morning and I am too tired for this.
Ancient alchemy
So,
truly is fascinating.
Bye-bye.
Ancient alchemy truly is fascinating.
Welcome. How can I help you?
You're also here for Mondstadt's wine, aren't you?
I guess I'll post an expedition at the Adventurers Guild.
Veggie soup.
Ancient alchemy truly is fascinating.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Star-Snatched Cliff is known for its views.
Welcome. How can I help you? I guess I'll host an expedition at the Adventurers Guild.
So this is a day in the life of the traveler.
Truly is fascinating.
I'm learning more about you all the time.